Peace, 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 peace. Welcome to the Saturday extravaganza in the Fashion Bunker. Pardon me, I have a little thing tickling me here. How's it going, everybody? Hi, Sibylla Delphos, Teresa McGuire, Abika, Kev, Siobhan, Rhea Hortari, Anna Marie, Hella Barbara Rank, Gloria Latinos, KDF, Dorcias, Amy Carmen, hi, sweetie.
Hello.
And also Peppa La Beja, Lynn MW, Blingy Bacon, Kimberly Kidman. Hello, everybody. We got, oh my gosh, so many people. Francesca. Oh, Sylvie Beatty. Gosh, we got hundreds of people watching. Thumb up the live stream. You guys, let's break the record. Let's go over 800 likes in this live stream. Can we manage to beat our record? I don't know, but I sure would like to try. We got one heck of a show for you today. Chanel, news on Chanel and who might could be coming next and buying. Are they Hermes loses a loss? Oh my God. Spies in the bunker and elsewhere. And how is fashion and luxury related to the spy? This and more today. We're just coming out of a pre-show, Tier 2, Patreon and Tier 2 members live stream pre-show, which happens every Saturday before the main show. What you're watching right now is the main live stream. But before the main live stream, we prepare ourselves for the main live stream. We meet together in the green room of the Fashion Bunker. Today was 3 hours long. We do the makeup together, the preparation together. We throw the shade, we zip it and we zoo it. What happens in the pre-show stays in the pre-show. And then we move on into the main show. So consider joining, becoming a member today or a patron. And Tier 2 member, Tier 2 patron, you get access every Saturday to the pre-show. And if you are a Tier 1 member or a Tier 1 patron, you get access to the pre-show every first Saturday of the month. Bling! Thank you so much for that. Oh, thank you for subscribing. Hi, Ian Fox Williams. Hello, Jacob from the UK. Hey, you just missed Queen Consort Camilla's birthday last Wednesday. We celebrated, huh? Karen Brody, how's it going, Naked? We ate a cake, a spunky cake in her honor. IYKYK, honey. Claire Bear. Hey, Jacob. Oh, the spies. Glad it's not just me being highly suspicious. You best believe. Francesca, what time does pre-show start? It's different every week, honey. Different every week. Follow me on Super Jacob Backup Instagram account, all spelled together, because I post in the Insta stories when the pre-show is about to begin. I post in the Insta stories and I say, pre-show begins now. Oh, Han Solo, thank you so much, my love. Thank you, sweetie.
Han_Solo 2001 donated $50. Here's to a great show. Thanks for letting us join you on your fashion bunker mission and being an important part of our life. Fairy Dust and Han.
Oh man, thank you so much. That's so sweet and kind of you and so generous. Han Solo, baby. Hit it, Bubbles. The confetti. They're not working again. There you have it, Han. Phew. For a second there, I thought we'll go. But we did it, Joe. Gloria Thenos. Nice one. Yay. KDF. Selena, how's it going? Haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well, sweetie. So, Francesca, you can also follow me on DacobCC. My other Instagram account, I announce there as well when the pre-shows begin. And if not, wait, hold on a minute. Are you a patron, Francesca? Because you don't have a bottle, so you're not a member. If you are a patron, then you can also join Discord, the Super Jacob Fashion Bunker Discord. There I also post to announce that the pre-shows begin. But you can only join the pre-shows if you are a Tier 2 member or Tier 2 patron. And then every first Saturday of the month, Tier 1 members and Tier 1 patrons can also join. Hi, MMM. Hi, Denmark. And check this out, y'all. Merch summer sale until July 26th. If you wish to get the Fashion Bunker merch 20% off with code HEATWAVE20 at www.superjacob.com. You can get your shot of FOMO, Bubbles merch, Bubby Suwaber Bub Superbur, Live in Ferret, or Die in Ferret, really, or the Day Cult, as well as the Super Jacob Tote. This and much more. Mugs, glasses, honey, sticklets, notebooklets. Let's. A lot of the let's. All for y'all's is. Thank you so much. So consider you get the coupon code is HEATWAVE20 at www.superjacob.com. The Ray-Bat is on until the 26th of July. We'll go. Here's a couple of examples. We got the Live in Ferret t-shirt. Whoop, whoop. We got the Journey. Oh my God, this one is all green in my case. The Journey, IYKYK. It never ends, does it? And you end up just kind of a skeleton by the time you reach the end of the journey. And your classic Super Day Cup t-shirt. I got an extra large here, triple extra large here. This one is extra large here. So I have different sizes depending on how loosey-goosey I want them to be. And you can also have your Super Day Cup cap. Oh, it's green at the bottom. And then it has this embroidery at the top. Mine is a little bit smidgy dirty, but we like it dirty from time to time, don't we? So there you have it. Hi, Pau. Hi, Gloratinos again. Jeanette and Freeland. Miss B just gifted 5 Super Deco memberships. Thank you so much, Miss B. Elevator music as we move along. Hella Barbara Rank was gifted a membership by Miss B. Natasha Milos was gifted a membership by Miss B. Lynn W was gifted a membership by Miss B. Andrea Myers was gifted a membership by Miss B. PPHH was gifted a membership by Miss B. There you go. And welcome to all the new Tier 1 members. I hope you have fun in the Fashion Bunker. And oh, Terry in the hoose. Thank you so much, Terry.
Teresa McGuire donated $75. Didn't hardly sleep last night as I'm still not feeling well, but will try my best to stay awake. Wanted to get a tip in. Looking forward to a great show.
Oh, thank you so much, Terry. Oh, Terry, always so kind and generous and sweet. Wanted to get a tip in. I love that. What? Thank you, sweetie. Hit it bubbles for Terry. Ah, we did it, Joe. Terry, we did it. We did it. We did it. Pepper LaBeija.
Pepper LaBeija donated $50. Such a treat to catch you live. I love you more than my milk bones queen. Kiss,
Aw.
kiss.
Kiss, kiss you too. Why did Bubbles say live instead of live? I love to catch you live. I love to catch you live too, sweetie. Hit it, Bubbles. All right. All right, all right, all right. So feel better, Terry. Yes, definitely MMM. Relax if you need to take a nap and sleep. You know, I always say just chill. And then when you wake up and you can watch the shenanigans that go on here later. You know what I mean? In the rewatch crew. If you are part of the rewatch crew, by the way, help the Fashion Bunker out by commenting down below the beginning, the time code when a new topic begins and the title of the topic, which then helps me later generate chapters. And a big thank you to Kate Moore, who has been helping out every week by writing the chapters from beginning to end. I do not know how you managed to do that, Kate. By the time the live stream is over, Kate has already generated the chapters. I am shook every single time. Thank you, Kate, so much for helping. And oh, thanks so much for buying the merch. I missed the notification, you guys. Can we replay it somehow? Oh my gosh, I missed the notification. No, I cannot replay it. I missed the notification, you guys. Thank you so much for buying the merch, you guys. Very kind of you. Oh, Anna Marie. Thank you, Anna Marie got the merch. Aspirational. That was me, Suzette. Thank you so much, sweetie. Very kind of you. Kate is a rock star, Gloria, isn't she? Yeah, definitely. Monarch says, thank you so much, Kate. Hey, Picky Ricky, how's it going, sweetie? How are the glasses going? Are you still wearing them? They look so good on you. And hi, Jeanette again, and Freeland. Hi, everybody again. Hi, sweetie. Oh, Kate Moore, there she is. Love you too. Love you guys. Oh, man. Thank you guys for being with me. Lynn MW says, I joined as a member, and the same minute was gifted a membership. Thank you for that. Not sure how that will work. I'm a double member. Oh, maybe, I don't know. That's weird. I don't know. That is weird. Maybe just got lost in translation because it happened like it cross-posted itself. Well, I see the bottle next to your name, so you is a member. That is good. That is good. There was something I wanted to tell you guys. Okay, so, well, the topics are insane today. Seriously insane. Because, like, I thought to myself, you know what? It's the summer hiatus, right? Like, there's not going to be any shenanigans. The courts Like, who's gonna want to sue people? Who's gonna, like, what court is gonna want to come to conclusions or decisions in the middle of summer? Well, boy, was I wrong. There's a lot going on in the fashion world and in the suation world today, even though we're in the middle of summer. So just because it's like super hot outside and we're all melting like popsicles, apparently judges are sitting, in their little cubicles there with air conditioning on, making decisions, writing paperlets. Huh, well, we'll go. Oh, we got 200 people watching. We only got 85 likes. You guys, come on, do better. We can do better. We can do more. We can do more. Now, what was the thing, we'll go, that I wanted to share with you? Because there was something, was it a comment? Oh boy, I had a whole thought in my mind. Did the thought leave me? Yes, it did. Yana Clar, how's it going, sweetie? Hi, Vicente. Monarch says, hey, Linda, listen, Linda. Linda S. in the house. Oh my God. DMSA says, girl, let me get my snacks ready and get cozy for the topics. Yes. Also, somebody commented the other day, Linda, listen, Linda, because I started the video on like the end of luxury, one of the latest ones with the Louis Vuitton topic, and how poor Bernard Arnault is losing billions. And I said, let's start a GoFundMe. Well, first of all, somebody commented and said, Deka, why would you want to support the billionaires? Why would you want to start a GoFundMe? And I said, you guys, it's a joke. I it I thought it was clear that it's a joke. I was being sarcastic. I obviously I would not want to start a GoFundMe for Bernard Arnault to make him become an even bigger. Oh, ring, 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 ring. Oh boy, ring, ring. Hello? Oh, Bernard. Oh, allô, allô, Monsieur Bernard Arnault. Comment ça va? You want me to start the GoFundMe anyway? Uh-huh. Oh, you thought I was not joking? You thought I was really going to start a GoFundMe? You're still waiting for me to start the GoFundMe? Why do you want me to start a GoFundMe? You still have billions in the bank. Oh, you want more. You're scared you're going to become poor. Aha. Yes, the recession, it's bad. Yeah. You want the little man to help out. Aha. Just like all your workers at Louis, yeah, in the factories. They're all helping out for your wealth. Yes, I understand. I mean, you are the king after all, and everybody's working to maintain your sovereignty. Uh-huh. So, but why? Question: do you have anything to offer in return? I mean, like, we're all working our butts off, I mean, if we were to start a GoFundMe, and let's say if we were to manage to fund several $billions to help you out, um, to reach 200 billion net worth again, would you offer us anything in return? Oh, you would! You would offer us something in return? Oh, how kind of you, Bernard Arnault. Well, is it too gauche of me to ask you what that would be? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You can't send it though because it's too expensive so how are we're supposed to come pick it up? Where? At the main Louis Vuitton boutique in Paris. So you can't send it to like boutiques worldwide because people are donating money from all across the world. Well, would be donating money from all across. No, it's too expensive. I see. Uh, okay, I'ma tell them. Yes, everybody's watching. So Bernard told me to tell you that he will donate a paper napkin for every person who donates $1,000 or more. A paper napkin, Bernard. Yes, a paper napkin. A white paper napkin, because print colors cost too much. So it's a white paper. So something like a tissue paper, like this. Look, Bernard, you see a tissue paper. Oh, this is too big. Half a tissue paper. Oh, toilet paper. Oh, I see one. A toilet. Okay. Thank you, Berna. I will. That's very generous of you. I mean, your gratitude shows. Yes. Toilet paper. Only to the first 50 who come to pick it up. After that, you will charge. You're going to charge for toilet paper. I see. I'll let him know. Yeah, it's inspiring. Yeah. Okay. Love you loads. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Bye. Ciao, 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 ciao. Well, there you have it. The first, 10 or 50 that donate $1,000+ to the GoFundMe are going to get toilet paper. No, obviously not. All of this did not happen. It was comedic relief. I never called Bernard Arnault. I never spoke to him. Everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. This phone call never happened. I acted it all out. For those of you who are thinking, why the hell does he have to say it? Honey, these people are ready to sue. At every breath you take. As Sting would sing, a little rhyme. As Sting would sing, they would sue the Moo. At least it rhymed. I'm making something. So anyway, that was the phone call. Lynn says, poor dear Bernard, the stress is getting to him. Yes. Yes. Kev says, how aspirational of Bernie. Right? Don't buy LVMH, LV or Gucci anymore, says Ian Fox. I only now do Goya and Moyne. Or Moyna, whatever it's from. I mean, do what you want to do, guys. I'm not here telling you what to buy, what not to buy. Please, by all means, buy whatever makes you happy, whatever you can afford. If it makes you happy, it makes you happy. Just to be very clear, in my videos, I'm not sitting there trying to make people think, shaming them if they're buying Louis Vuitton or not shaming them. It's none of my business what you do with your money. I'm just here to analyze the state of affairs, you understand? I'm just here to analyze what's going down, who's being sued by who, what's the quality sitch at the moment with the brands and so on. Somebody else also in that video, so somebody commented, hey, please don't start a GoFundMe, and I said, it's a joke. And then the second comment that I got that was, what was the second comment? I can't remember. It was also something connected to the situation with, I can't remember, with the whole Louis Vuitton. I think I replied, oh, here's another one. Oh my God, are you ready for this one? So this one went into the spam folder, not pushed into the spam by me, but by YouTube directly. So YouTube, if they think that a comment is suspicious, they kind of shift it into the held for review folder. So this one is held for review, and it was posted 4 hours ago. And it says, the grammar. I'll just, as I read along, I will correct the grammar, okay? So, are you delusional, Jacob? The workers can't afford luxury goods. You peasants are not the targeted demographic of their customer base. The only way workers get luxury goods is with credit card debt. Not very smart. The customers of luxury brands don't care what things cost. They either want the best quality or they want the best names, meaning the most social capital. And yes, when the markets are not so good, the wealthy pull back on their spending because they actually understand how to balance their budgets, unlike the workers who constantly live beyond their means. According to this hoe that left the comment, not according to me. Exactly, Siobhan. Another poverty troll. They're the best. Yes. This was another poverty troll. Hi, Karen B. How's it going, sweetie? Thank you for joining the live stream. Naked Eyes, how's it going? Hi, Sabrina. How's it going, my love? Sabrina9556 in the house. DMSA says, oh boy, Denseness must be on sale these days. Denseness. Okay, gotcha. Denseness. Paying the bills equals living above their means, huh? Anna Marie. Apparently, according to some people, we the peasants should just let's call a spade. Really, be enslaved by the 1% of the billionaires. So we should just zip it, and zoo it, and work for the big man, right? And that's that. Okay. They would also prefer we had no opinions. They would also prefer we had no comedy. They would also prefer we had absolutely no voice in any decision making for our lives. How dare we? At the end of the day, all we should do is work for the company store. Ever heard that song before? Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Or yes, we have. And I believe that it doesn't tick that way. Life doesn't work that way. And also, sorry, but from how that comment sounded, Amy says, oh, damn, we should all be so fiscally responsible as they are, right? We should all be billionaires and walk over dead bodies to become richer than we are. Great moral standards. But I forgot what I was going to say. Cha. I really have to focus on finishing one thought before I begin a second one because I'm just going to lose my train of thought otherwise. Yana Clark says, Jacob, you have to be thankful for the education, right? Yes. Education. That comment sounded very much like it came from a certain part of Asian culture, because that's not the type of comment that I hear usually from other cultures. It's a cultural type of comment, I believe, or lack thereof. But you tell me. Hi, Foodie on the Go. I love your name. Oh my God. Speaking of food, I had McDonald's breakfast this morning, but anyway, and it was delish. Oh my God. Okay. But I keep raving about it because I rarely wake up in time to actually have McDonald's breakfast. Hashtag not sponsored. Seriously. But you guys, the McMuffin, it'll be the death of me. The sausage, egg, and cheese McMuffin. My kingdom for us. For my kingdom for a McMuffin. Okay, we'll go. There you go. I'm sorry, but not sorry. Okay, there you go. Zeitgeist, how's it going? Plot twist. Lena Nair wrote that with a burner account. Oh, could you imagine? No, it's just, it's all over the place, seriously. This week has been really interesting and all over the place. I mean, especially because, sausage cheese biscuit over here. Right, Elliot's Luxury. You know where it's at. Because, let me tell you, listen to Linda. Oh, and they started charging for the paper bags. And I don't want to pay for the paper bags. So I ordered the food and then, you drive to McDonald's to pick it up and, well, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to pay you 50 cents for the bag. I think it's ridiculous. You're already overcharging for your food. It's already shrinkflation. Hi, Natasha. How's it going, sweetie? This shrinking the sizes, augmenting the prices, and then at a certain point, it's like, well, we'll go. Now, you want like 20 cents for a baglet? No. So I arrived there with my plastic Walmart bags. And I like, fill them up, Scotty, fill them up. And they're like, you know what? We're sick and tired of always having people not paying for the baglets. And we don't have the time for these shenanigans anymore. Everybody greedy. McDonald's greedy. They're charging now for everything. So what do? They actually gave me this ginormous Happy Meal box, like a grown-up meal, for free. I'm like, so wait a minute. So you're charging me for the bags, which are like terrible quality, but then this is for free? Make it make sense, McDonald's. Anyway, I got my burgerlets. I got my food in here. Isn't this adorable? I'm going to use this as a bag, even though it's paper. There you go. Right, Sabrina? Wait, I want one of those. This is like the grown-up Happy Meals. Do you know they used to do the re-edition of the chicken nuggets and like with a t-shirt and stuff like end of last year. And I think it came in these like big boxes. I love that. It's like a little rooftop. It is, Amanda. It's a Boer King. Exactly. Boer King. like a Burger Kin, not Burger King. But yeah. Hi, Renegade Realtor. How's it going? The Catholic school kid, and we just came out. Oh, wait, Renegade. Happy Saturday, Jacob and Bunka. Sorry I missed the priest show. Getting ready for work today. Oh, okay, the priest show. That's why your Christian kid came out of you. Oh. Amy says, I'm selling my McDonald's bags at a discount on my Poshmark account. Let me know if anyone needs them. Amy, the paper ones. You're selling. Amy is ready to go down to 5 cents a bag. It's cheaper than what McDonald's is selling them for. Stian says Denmark and Norway, they are around 60 cents, but closing in on $1 per bag. Oh my God, you guys, that's expensive. You guys, these are paper bags. How are we going to reuse them? Why are they charging us for these paper bags? And they're charging like $7 a burger. And you're hungry after that burger, so you know you need more than one. But anyway. Hi, Rosalie Rengel. No, you did not miss anything. Hi, Lucrezia. How's it going? Linda says, I read that Happy Meals in Italy come with a beach towel as the toy. Oh, that's bougie. How very Italy of them. Also in Italy, you can also buy a beer at McDonald's, like they sell alcohol. So, which is also very different. Katie says, that's cray-cray, right? We want a towel. I want a McDonald's towel with a double M. We got 200 people watching, 129 likes. Thumb up the live stream, you guys. Francesca says, I just purchased my Super Dacob, the Journey Tee. Reeve, you say it, run small. Order a size up. Very excited to get mine. I used Amazon. Oh, congratulations. And thank you so much, Francesca, for the love and support. Wishing you a lot of fun with your Journey t-shirt, IYKYK. Before we arrive to the end of that journey, we're going to turn into skeletons. Siobhan's like, I want to go just to test a beer. Pumpkin Ziggy says, want a shirt, but can't make a choice. There's a lot of different ones, I know, and a lot of different colors. Tian says, we try to do the same. We have tons of reusable nets. The problem is, you guys, if you go to pick up your warm hamburgers at the drive-thru with a net bag, the burgers are going to get cold by the time you get home. You see, you need to go there with a bag that keeps heat in so that the burgers stay warm until you come home. That's the problem. That's the problem that I had with my Walmart plastic bags because they don't keep the heat in. They don't keep... Oh, Kev, you're clever. Kev says, just take your Birkin with you and put them in the Birkin and then seal the Birkin. It's going to keep the heat. Yes, that's why you need a Birkin. That's basically the reason why you need a Birkin. I got a really interesting question the other day on my Jacob CC Instagram account. It's my Instagram account. It's a fan account that I dedicate to Chanel. I'm not affiliated with the brand in any way. I'm just a fan. Mary C. You see now, focus, Jacob. Okay. So somebody left a comment. I'm like a fruit fly today. I'm all over the place because, here it is. My bad. I'm like, look at that. Look at there. Look at there. My OCD is coming out, baby, heavy. Okay, so somebody asked me, do you personally feel small bags are just a trend or would they stay around? Would they stick around? I know mini flaps are so popular right now among many other bags. What's your thought? I thought this was a really interesting question because we have seen tiny bags. Now that I know what I'm talking about, I can interrupt and quickly read. Mary C. Delayed, but that sausage and egg is the end of me too if I can get there on time. It's the end of me, isn't it? Yeah. Wait, is there anything else I wanted to read? Naked Eyes. Jacob, I used to buy the kids' meals so that I can get the toys. This was years ago. When the toys are good, I do the same. Guilty as charged. So my answer to this question... And I'm really honest about this, you guys. And I'm about to throw some shade at Hermes, but I love Hermes. I wear their jewelry. I have their trinkets, all the stuff. Let's just leave it at that, okay? Birmingham, here we go. Anyway, IYKYK, zip it. But here's the deal. about the mini munchkin bags and all. Here's the deal, you guys. I answered and I said, actually, let me read it to you. I said, here's the thing. Small, tiny, and micro bags have always been around to a certain extent and are, in my opinion, not just a now trend, but rather a solid constant presence, which, from time to time, gets more or less exposure. Having said that, these bags look great in certain styles, shapes, and colors, and then they look more ridiculous in other shapes, styles, and sizes, in my opinion. And that means they are ridiculous regardless of trends. Some bags, in my opinion, are just not designed to be given the micro or mini treatments. First example is the mini Kelly or the mini Birkin. I explain why. The Birkin is a bag that was designed to carry stuff. In its inception, it was born as a bag to put a ton of things in it and to schlep it around the city. The Kelly, same, but more dainty, more ladylike, but still. So for me, a Birkin is everything 30, 35 and upwards. Kelly, 28 and upwards, size-wise. The mini Kelly, it defies the purpose for which that bag was originally designed for. Mini Birkin as well. Think about it. Even the handles become so tiny that you can't really use them anymore. It's a bag that wasn't, in its inception, designed to be micro or mini. It just wasn't, and it just doesn't look right to me, personally. But you do you. Now, when it comes to Chanel, for example, I think that Chanel did great with their rectangular and square minis. The rectangular and square minis work well. Two reasons. They have been rethought for the mini purpose. What does this mean? A, they've taken away the double flap. So they've taken away the chunky structure of a bag-in-bag system. So they've emptied the bag, in other words, and they've given you one flap. And then you have that additional extra bonus of them not having a top handle, although now they're releasing ones with top handles. I do not like those, by the way. They have a long strap and a long chain. So they are adaptable. Even though the bag is smaller, it doesn't have a microscopic little handle that you can't put your hand through it, you can't do anything with it. No, it actually has a long chain. They have, in other words, adapted the design to a mini format. Hermes did not adapt the design at all. I mean, they've just shrunken, it's like the same proportions, just shrunk. So no thought went into adding something extra to that tiny bag to make it more user-friendly. The smaller the Birkin gets, the less it's a Birkin, in my opinion. Another good example of a micro bag that I really, really like is the Vivienne Westwood Linda. Listen, Linda, the original size of the Linda bag is approximately this big. But I own a mini Linda, which is actually micro. She's this small, okay? Gorgeous. It looks like a little piece of candy. And what is really interesting, they've adapted that bag. The strap on that bag, or the handle on that bag, is A, detachable. So you can turn that bag into a little clutch. But if you want to keep that strap and you want to be able to put it, on your wrist, it's like a belt structure. So you can enlarge it or tighten it. So they've adapted the smaller size to the functionality that meets the smaller size of the bag. So when the actual designers think about, okay, if we're going to minimize the size of a bag, let's at least do it so that it has some added functionality that the bigger version of the bag did not have, right? But that's not the case with Hermes. They just shrink it and call it a day. Just saying. So having said all of that, I want to say The mini, micro, munchkin bags, they've always been around, you guys. It's not just a trend. Sometimes they're more exposed, sometimes less to, influencers or advertisements, but they've always been around and they've always been cute. And another thing that I always say about the really teeny tiny bags is you have to understand when to use them. They have a very specific purpose. For me, these micro bags are really good for a dinner out, for a gallery event. You're going to, out on the town in the evening, you're going to go to a little gallery event opening, to the theater, to a museum, to a special little fancy day, dancing, you get a little tiny baglet with you. That makes sense to me. You don't want to have a micro bag as the only bag you got to, I don't know, run your errands during the day. It just makes no sense. Seeing all these influencers with their little mini Kellys hanging there, and that's all they got, running through the city like crazy. I'm like, who are you fooling? Like, no, this is not how it works. If you want to wear a micro bag throughout the day while you're running errands, then it has to be on a strap, hanging as an accessory, almost as a necklace, right? And then you need your extra bigger bag, so you're going to have to carry 2 bags that day. If you're going to, run your errands in town that day, you're going to have that micro bag as an accessory, but you're not supposed to have that micro bag in your hand. It's supposed to have a strap and it's supposed to just be an adornment, like an accessory hanging off of you, while in your hand you carry your bigger bag that's actually going to have your wallet, the stuff you purchase, whatever goods you have that are important. So you're going to end up running around with 2 bags, which is okay, all things considered, if the micro bag is small enough that it doesn't weigh you down, and if it does have indeed a strap. We'll go. So that's my answer. Agatha Likos, yes, I love a Birkin, not a tiny one. Of course, I have nothing against the Birkin or the Hak. Love them both to bits. KXO, hold on, let me scroll up. I got, there you go, KXO in the house. How's it going, sweetie? I'm not a fan of mini bag. What I saw is people overstuffed in tiny bag. Looks awful. Yes, the proportions of the bag are ruined if you overstuff them. I completely agree with you. But if you know how to keep it classy and elegant, okay, then they look cutesy. But you also got to know how to downsize your needs and necessities when you're going out and you're only taking around with you a little munchkin bag. So there you go. It is indented. I feel the mini Jody falls into this category. Do you agree, Jacob? So, mini Jody. Hold on. Mini Jody. How many are we talking? Oh, we're talking like this? Well, I want to say yes. The mini Jody works for me because it's a tactile experience with all the intrecciato leather from Bottega Veneta, right? It's nice to touch it and squish it. So the mini Jody works for me as a stress relief type of bag because the leather is gorgeous and it's a tactile experience to touch it and play with it. So the mini Jody works. 147 likes, you guys, 300 people watching. Come on, let's get our butts off the couch and let's thumb up the live stream. Costs you nothing, but it really helps, especially during summer on YouTube because you know how it is with the algorithm. Lars, how's it going, Lars? Who remembers Chanel's rehab bag that you would wear on your ankle? This was a kind of micro bag too, back in 2008. I love it. It was an ankle bag, and Carl designed it for Lindsay Lohan because Lindsay had her ankle bracelet on because she was, had some difficulties with the law system, yeah. And so he created this kind of homage to Lindsay because Lindsay and Carl were very close. He really liked her a lot. So kind of inspired by her, he created the little ankle 255 baglet for the ankle. And that was a gimmick as Carl was so famous for a lot of his gimmicks. And that bag was a viral sensation. It went through all the press and he knew how to create a viral sensation. Not a lot of those were sold, but that little baglet idea really, these are the little whimsical genius ideas that he had to kind of keep Chanel in the press, to keep Chanel in the mouths of everybody, to keep everybody talking about Chanel. That was the clever little stuff that Carl used to do that Chanel now, quite frankly, hasn't done since 2019, really. And I think will not be doing for a long time to come. There you have it. Yes, Lindsay is still an icon, not just a Y2K icon for me. I still love her. But can you remember what name you gave it? But I love your little mini Speedy. The mini Speedy Tallulah. Tallulah, yeah. Now that one, for example, also very interesting because it has that strap, right? That is long enough to wear it around your wrist. Oh, I love Tallulah. Tallulah is always with me. It's literally this big, the Speedy, okay? It makes no sense to have it, but I do own it and I love it. I was in store today to build my profile. They don't have anything that I wanted to buy. Did you place any wish for the Birkin? Yes, Agatha, I do not build any profile. None whatsoever. I I did place. I did get an appointment. I did get a wish appointment, and I did place my wish. And but I'll make a video about it sometime in the future. So stay tuned for that. So there you have it. So yeah. Oh, Lynn says, yeah, I felt that worked. The mini Speedy actually fits a lot. It's not a mini Speedy, it's a micro Speedy cinnamon roll. It's this little. This little. This little. Oh, Miss B, okay, have fun running errands. Be safe, sweetie. Use peripheral vision. I just looked up the mini Jody on the website. The description says, fits iPhone 15 Pro Max, a credit card case, AirPods, and keys. It passes muster with me if it's a phone. If it fits a phone. Oh, there you go. So it's not that tiny. You can't really call it a micro then. I mean, if it fits you guys, if it fits an iPhone 15 Pro Max, that's not a micro bag anymore, right? Right? Ah, SMDJRJJ. Hey, Jacob, ready for the tea? Well, babysitting, LOL. Get those babies out of the screen. This is not content for kids because we ratchet. Munyama says, I'm 38. I can't walk 10 minutes if I'm carrying a big bag. Mini bags saved the day. And this is why, at the end of the day, you guys, if you do not overstuff your bags, for me, the winner is always a Speedy because it's light as a feather. Light as a feather. Of course, the more you stuff it, the heavier it gets. Duh. And I'm the type of person, the bigger my bag is, the more I stuff it. The smaller it is, the less I stuff it. And it's somehow always Oh, hi, Zach.
Zach donated $20. May this little something something balance out my absence. PLS cherish your health cause it's not available for purchase in any boutique.
Here, sweetie. I hope you're feeling better super soon. Thank you so much for the love and for the tip. Hit it, Bubbles. For Zach. We'll go. I hope you feel better soon, sweetie. And, oh my God, I hope I'm not going to fall off my chair. Here you go. My trusted Speedy. I always have it ready just in case, I adore this bag. It always travels with me wherever I go. I fold it up flat when I'm traveling airports and stuff because I don't want people to see the logo and shit. And I know that people have, listen, people have been commenting, right? And saying, it's awful, it's so terrible. Like, people have the wrong impression of the monogram logo. Now, I know that some people really do not like it. And they think that it's just a show-off thing and, like, you have to be cringe to even want it. To me, it's heritage. To me, this is classic. To me, this is not show-off in any way, shape, or form. Is it a logo? Yes. Was it born out of the need to show off? No. This logo was born out of the need to fight counterfeit Louis Vuitton bags over 100 years ago. That's why this logo was born. It wasn't born to show off. So we have to put things in the right context. in the right context. If the context is correct and you understood the context and the history behind a piece, then we can talk. But if you're coming for me just saying, well, you're going to buy the LV logo monogram because you want to show up. No, you're in the wrong spot here. Maybe some people buy it for that reason, not me. Okay. This bag has been through thick and thin with me. Light as a feather. We always stick together. It's just my trusty steed. I can always count on it. It never lets me down. It's a wonderful bag, and it makes me really happy to use it because it really never lets me down. All of my really monogram canvas pieces, and yeah, that people are going to say, it's just plastic, who cares? Yeah, but it's a good plastic. With the canvas on the, with the textile lining on the inside, you know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful, beautiful structure, great shape. You guys, this was created in the 20s. In the 20s, and it's still in production today. Love it to bits. Love it to bits. And I would rebuy it anytime, all over again, if something, heaven forbid, were to happen to my Luella Annabeth. Southern Belle, you understand. Now, unfortunately, they don't make the size 35 anymore without the bandolier. I'm not a fan of the bandolier. I don't want my Speedy to have the leather here and the strap. Not for me. I just like the top handle version. Well, they stopped making, I mean, they might start making them again. They probably will in the future, but I guess for now, Pharrell wants you to buy his ugly-ass leather version of this bag, which really makes no sense to me. So,
Butter.
yeah. What do I think about the treated leather and some of Louis Vuitton monogram bags? Well, the micro Speedy that I have, right, that has already the treated leather. I would have preferred to have it not treated, but they only sell it in the treated version, so I got it in the treated version, whatever. But I do like the untreated one because it patinas so beautifully. I love how it turns into that honey golden color. It just makes me so happy to see it turn golden as time passes. And I love to see the passing of time on the bag. I don't know. It just gives it more that feeling of travel, journey. Here we're going on with the journey. But there you go, Luella Annabeth. Yeah, hella Barbara Rank, that's why. Allegedly, Lily, I was going to say to Jacob, do you ever use the word precipitavolissimamente? I think you're missing an S there. Yeah, I think it has two S's, darling. But,
Yes!
and actually, wouldn't you say precipitavolissimamente without precipitavolissimamente? That is a very bizarre combination. Francesca said, I just bought a key pouch from 2001. The canvas is thick. It's nice. Yes, Francesca, we love a thick anything, really. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. So, sì, manca una S, vero? Vabbè. So let's see. Yeah, now I know it should mean quickly, but it precipitavolissimamente is how it should be said then. Not well, anyway. What do you think about the wallets on chains? From Chanel, I've made several videos on those. You can go check them out on my channel. I got a ton of videos on the wallet on chain. I own one myself. So there you go. No, please stop. No questions off topic, you guys. You're sending me way in a faraway direction. Now, let's go to the first topic. Let's do. Well, we have two Chanel topics, so I want to say, I want to do the Chanel topic. Yes, let's do a Chanel topic. And we're going to do Chanel being accused of having unclean hands, I want to say. Chanel accused of having unclean hands. And that, my dears, is somewhere. It's so bizarre. I think my iPad, when I was preparing stuff and I take a screenshot, it kind of like cancels something out. It's so annoying. Maybe I don't have any more memory and it deleted something. Hold on a second. Oh, okay, now I got it. All right, let's do this. Hi, Rachel. How's it going, sweetie? Hi, everybody. Jacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. So, Chanel lawsuit with Wagaka. What goes around comes around. So lovingly called Wagaka. Goes into round 2. Believe it or not, just now, around about mid-July, Chanel, I mean, in the middle of summer in New York with the heat, nobody can barely breathe. And here we go with the lawyers, the Chanel lawyers, the Wagaka lawyers. They all go into court to talk to the judge. In this heat, you got nothing better to do. Well, I guess when money is an issue, Chanel, you're really pushing it. Which makes me wonder, do you need it that bad, Chanel? Is there trouble in paradise between Leaner and Bruno? Allegedly? Well, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Period. But also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Jacob, all spelled together as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats. So last February, Chanel won the lawsuit against What Goes Around Comes Around. And it was a jury trial in New York. So the jury decided that Chanel was in the right when it claimed many things, but amongst the many things, it claimed that What Goes Around Comes Around, which is basically like a secondhand, pre-loved store that sells a lot of different luxury and maybe non-luxury brands, including Chanel. Chanel claimed that What Goes Around Comes Around is kind of basically, and I'm summarizing it for us. I'm not using the correct phrasing that they used in the lawsuit, so bear with me. But they were basically saying, hey, What Goes Around Comes Around is kind of acting as if they were Chanel, making their customers believe that they are somehow affiliated with us or that we are supporting them in some way. They're also making their customers feel like the used bags or products from Chanel that they are selling, that they have been authenticated by Chanel. They're also using our hashtag to sell Chanel products, which goes against certain laws. I'm like, oh, how interesting. Here we go with Chanel and their hashtag again. Isn't that interesting how Instagram takes down many people's posts when they post a photo of their own product that they bought at Chanel and they just want to share with the world how happy they are to have purchased said product from Chanel. And then they hashtag Chanel. And then Instagram takes down your post and says, your photo has been taken down for copyright infringement because you're using a third-party copyright. Doesn't belong to you for like sales of goods you're not allowed to sell or whatever their reasoning is. I'm like, what the heck? Oh, yeah. Even though you're not selling anything. Oh, Chanel is ruthless when it comes to that, allegedly. So, and the jury kind of, oh, and then Chanel was asking the judge to kind of prevent and stop Wagaka from, well, they can't say, we want to stop you from selling totally pre-loved Chanel goods because they can't really do that. But they were trying to find a loophole to prevent them from selling Chanel goods by like saying, hey, Mr. Judge, can you please prevent them from using our hashtag, from using our name, which is copywritten? So basically, how is Wagaka supposed to sell pre-loved Chanel items if they're not allowed to promote them? You see? That's the loophole that I think they're using. But so the jury gave Chanel the win last February. Now, in July, they're meeting up to talk about what does Wagaka have to give Chanel as a compensation for damages? Interesting, isn't it? So, but Chanel is basically asking for hundreds of millions of dollars, you guys. This is insane. And Chanel is saying, like, the damages are huge, and we want to ask the judge to pour all of the proceeds of everything that Wagaka has earned through sales of Chanel items. Mind you, some of these items are, okay, imagine you owning a Chanel piece and you don't want it anymore. So you go to What Goes Around Comes Around and you tell them, hey, can I sell you the bag or commission it to you? You sell it and then I get, part of the proceeds or whatever. And then Wagaka says, yeah, sure, we can sell the bag for you. Now Chanel claims that they want all of the money that What Goes Around Comes Around earned from the sale of Chanel products. Now, I don't know if this then extends to whatever money they were owed to give to the private citizens who came to Wagaka to sell to Wagaka or through Wagaka their Chanel items. But Chanel wants everything that Wagaka earned from Chanel. That's a lot, in my opinion. That's a lot. 2023 amounts to $34,177,688, which would be added to an enhanced profits award. I mean, this is insane. As for what the amount is, it is likely to be steep. Chanel states in its filing that the opportunity cost alone is upwards of $34 million, with the company asserting that its damages expert, Dr. Andrew Safir, will testify during the second stage of the trial that the opportunity cost at a rate of 9% annually from 2014 to November of 2023 amounts to $34,177,688, which would be added to any enhanced profits award. In an earlier round, Safir stated in a declaration that it is in his opinion that Chanel has suffered damages of $23.2 million as a result of Wagaka's acts of trademark infringement, false association, and false advertising. Andrew Safir, Lena Nair. Is that Lena's cousin? Did she hire her cousin as the expert? Who's the... Well, we'll go here. I don't know. I'm smelling... Is this a family affair? Pau says Chanel is losing it. They are unreasonable. Claire Bear says, that's insane. Rhea says, out of mind. Chanel got the money when sold. Thereafter, every owner can do with the bags whatever. Chanel has no rights on it anymore. Well, here's the plot twist, you guys. The second round of the lawsuit will not have a jury. You see, the first part of the lawsuit that ended in February was a jury trial. This one is a bench trial. So there's no jury. Now the judge has to decide how to proceed. And here's another point. On the heels of the parties' trial, a New York federal jury sided with Chanel, finding in February that Wagaka is liable for 1. Willful trademark infringement, false association, and unfair competition based upon its unauthorized use of Chanel's trademarks and other indicia of Chanel. 2, and this is the important point, willful trademark infringement based upon its creation and use of various hashtags containing Chanel or Coco Chanel to advertise and market products on social media. The jury said Chanel is correct in this case, in this point. This sets a precedent. So don't be surprised when Instagram keeps taking down your posts that contain hashtag Chanel if Instagram deems that you're with that post trying to sell a product, even though you're not selling anything, even though you're just enjoying the fact that you bought something special for yourself from Chanel and you want to share with the world how happy you are, still your post might be taken down. And here we have precedent. Here we have precedent. Insane. This is insane. They're controlling they want to control what you're going to post, basically, on your own private freaking social media account with the product that you bought. Well, no, you can't. They don't want you to. You peasant. How dare you post anything about Chanel? Look at you. That's the attitude I'm sensing here. It's just my opinion. Then, point 3, willful trademark infringement based upon its sale and offering for sale of non-genuine Chanel branded products, including A, 13 handbags bearing voided, stolen Chanel serial numbers from Renato Corti, B, 1 handbag bearing Chanel serial number 102-18184, and C, 51 handbags bearing voided Chanel serial numbers. D, 779 Chanel branded point of sale items. And E, materially altered or repaired Chanel branded products. 4, willful trademark infringement based upon its sale of counterfeit Chanel branded products. And 5, and willfully engaging in false advertising. In addition to seeking disgorgement, and disgorgement means basically the flow of all the money that came into Wagaka has to be then given to Chanel. Lovely word. Almost sounds like relieving oneself, like vomiting, barfing, disgorgement. In addition to seeking disgorgement of Wagaka's profits, Chanel is also aiming for a permanent injunction to bar Wagaka from continuing to confuse consumers by way of its use of Chanel trademarks, advertising Chanel products that have not been authorized for sale by Chanel, and offering up Chanel goods that have been materially altered, among other things. Also, interesting point, in the lawsuit that ended, the first part that ended in February, one of the witnesses was an ex-employee of Wagaka who testified, in favor of Chanel, a witness for the prosecution. This lady, I think it's a lady, testified that, in her opinion, Wagaka did indeed make many posts on their social media accounts advertising the products that they're selling being Chanel products. So in other words, Chanel was trying to prove that Wagaka posted too many Chanel products, posted too many pictures of Chanel products, and not enough pictures of other brands. And this is how Chanel managed to convince the jury to vote in their favor in means of, or by stating, hey, if Wagaka posts too many photos of Chanel products, then the customer might get confused and think that Wagaka is indeed affiliated with Chanel. So I don't know what sort of percentages they want, that the court would want to see in order to say, well, you can't really claim this, Chanel. I mean, Wagaka obviously also sells other brands, but apparently they needed to post way more other brands on their social media accounts to balance out the amount of posts that they're making dedicated to Chanel. So basically now Chanel wants to also control, if you are a pre-loved store, now they're trying to control how much Chanel pre-loved goods you're allowed to sell. Isn't that interesting? They're not saying this in their lawsuit, but if we read between the lines, for me, it seems like that's the direction it's going towards. It's insane. I mean, in my opinion, it's insane. And now in the second round, Chanel wants hundreds of millions of dollars. They want to bar Wagaka from basically selling Chanel, even though they cannot really force them not to sell it at all, but they want to force them from the back to not sell it at all. And Now the second part of the trial begins. But the interesting part of all of this is that Wagaka's lawyers are fighting back, stating that Chanel was lying, that Chanel has unclean hands. Isn't that interesting? They're stating that Chanel was trying to kind of alter the numbers a little bit. Isn't that interesting? And I'm trying to find the correct spot where Wagaka is saying that. We might cut this out. I just have to find it. Because there's a terminology here that I'm looking for. Got it. Plain. What? Oh. Plaintiff's clean or unclean hands. Wagaka, in opposition to Chanel's motion for a permanent injunction, has attempted to introduce new evidence to argue that Chanel has unclean hands for purported misconduct during this litigation. Now, Chanel argues, asserting that there is no evidence whatsoever that Chanel has engaged in any conduct with regard to the rights in suit that would amount to unclean hands, and this factor therefore weighs in favor of disgorgement. With the foregoing in mind, and given Wagaka's continuing willful infringement of the Chanel marks to draw false association with Chanel, even after the jury's verdict, Chanel argues that an award of profits is necessary to deter Wagaka's infringements and unfair competition. It further states that all of the equitable factors and considerations weigh in favor of awarding disgorgement of profits here in an amount to be determined by the court following phase 2 of the trial. So, Wagaka is claiming Chanel has dirty hands. Chanel is claiming Wagaka has dirty hands, but in the meanwhile, Chanel wins. Now the judge has to decide how much money Chanel will be awarded. Amy Carmen says the level of corporate greed never fails to astound. Barf emoji. Jedi Monkey says Chanel is being too much. Naked Eyes says Lena's greedy and chip. Hey, they're writing it, I'm reading it. Don't shoot the messenger. Yvonne Burns says, then does that mean if you buy a Chanel whatever, you don't really own it? So if you find a vendor to sell it, can you also be charged? The way this is going in a near future, that might become the case. If so many of these cases become set as precedent, if the brands win, then one day we might get to that point. One day you might just get to that point where you indeed no longer own the piece you just purchased. And if this keeps going deeper and deeper and it becomes worse and worse and worse, a law can be changed. And before you know it, and just like that, a law can be changed to, let's say, if you buy a bag from Chanel, you are only allowed to own it for 1 year, and then you have to give it back to Chanel. In other words, you're paying for renting it. I mean, doesn't the UK already have that law? The landlord concept, the lord of the land. You know that a lot of people in the UK, when they buy a house, they don't buy the land. They just buy the property on top of the land, and after a certain amount of years, they have to give it back to the landlord, the lord of the land that owns the land on which the building stays. And so it's a law that already exists in some countries. It's just one step to enhance that law over to also movable products. And if the law is voted into effect, then it becomes law. And if it becomes law, then you won't be able, you're going to buy your bag. You're going to have to give it back after a while. And you might not be able to take photos of it either if the law doesn't allow you to. There you go. There you go. Oh, Francesca says, wow, I didn't know that about the UK. Look up what landlord means, and then you'll know. Well, there you go. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you have more intel on this, you can send it over to me on superdacob@gmail.com. And I'm super curious to see how this second part of the trial goes on, as it just began a couple of days ago. Thumb up the video, subscribe if you liked this content, and never give up on love. Bye. Mwah. The Nectarine Man says, those are called leaseholds, and they usually last 100 years and can be renewed. Yes, but why should you renew something if you bought the house? The whole logic of it is built to maintain aristocracy, to maintain the people in power stay in power, and you peasant, you get nothing. And you're going to give us all your money, and you're not going to own anything, and you're not allowed to have anything. All you're allowed to do is work your ass off until you croak and give us all the money you earn. That's what the system is built for, you guys. And if it's not the UK, if it's not an aristocratic, shitty system, then it's another system where, remember the song we've been talking about in the pre-show? What's it called? Sell your soul to the company store? Ever heard of that? That's how it works. That's exactly how it works. That's exactly how it works. You know. Jeno says, yay, joined in time to hear this. Hello, Jacob and everyone. Hi, sweetie. How's it going? How's it going? How's it going? And I mean, oh, hi, Rich Mitch. How's it going, sweetie?
Rich Mitch donated $4.52. Hello.
Hi, Rich Mitch. Hey, Ducky. Hit it, Bubbles. Thank you, Rich Mitch. Thank you so much, sweetie. Oli says, I want some guacamole now. I see what you did there. I'll see what you did there. Okay. And Hermes loses lawsuit. Next. God, I can't really. Okay. Anyway. These articles are driving me nuts with 1,000 different texts, and everything looks the same to me. It's really difficult to discern the difference between where one article begins, where one ends. They're all the same to me. Hi, Polly Hesta. Hi, Holly Grace. Holly says, Hermes lost? That's huge, right? Even though it might not be what you think, it's still huge. Hi, I'm blessed. How's it going, sweetie? We got 197 likes. Come on, let's get to 250 likes, you guys. We don't even have 200 likes yet. Cha. Hi, Amanda Bueller. How's it going? Okay. Hermes. The lawsuit. Finally, finally there's a win for the little person. Finally. Finally, there's a win for the little person. Stick it to the man, as they say. Well, here we go. Hermes loses the lawsuit. Well, what do you know? As Maleficent would say, well, 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 the gentry seems to have won one match. Not the war, not the battle, just the match. But the match is strong enough to change the way law perceives the power of major corporations, such as Hermes. Let's get to all the details, shall we? But first, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon, Super Decoball, spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats. Hello to my co-chatters on the sidebar. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. As per the article TurkishMinute.com, Hermes versus Hermes. Hermes lost. What does that mean? Well, once upon a time, there was a little bookshop in Turkey, in Turkey, in Izmir, to be precise, and opened up 15 years ago, more or less. Turkish bookshop marks win in copyright fight. So I don't know if I have a picture to share with you. I do. This lovely gentleman, he is such a sweetheart, you guys, is called Ümit Nar, owner of the Hermes bookshop. Yes, the Hermes bookshop. Antiquarian books in Izmir, Turkey. He's being sued by French luxury brand Hermes, which wants to prevent him from using the name of the Greek god Hermes for his shop. Nar argues that he has been in business for 15 years and never once been mistaken for a French luxury goods maker. He wanted to patent his own little bookshop brand, Hermes Sahaf, antiquarian books. And at first, the Ankara court ruling partially voided a decision by Turk Patent, Turkey's intellectual property authority, that prevented any brand other than Hermes Paris from using the name Hermes. A bookseller in Turkey notched a victory over a French luxury house in a copyright battle to be able to call itself Hermes. The agency, the Agence France Presse, reported, citing the shop's lawyer on Tuesday, hailing an infrequent win against a major brand. Hermes is a god in Greek mythology who belongs to the cultural heritage of humanity. This bears repeating. Hermes, or Hermes, or Hermes, or Hermes, is a god in Greek mythology who belongs to the cultural heritage of humanity. Period. He should not be owned by a company. This is an important decision in that sense. The bookseller Ümit Nar, whose shop is in the western city of Izmir, told AFP. The shopkeeper pointed out that the deity is closely linked to the ancient history of Smyrna, Izmir's old name, on the Aegean coast where many Greek myths are set. Hermes Fashion House did not immediately respond to a request for comment. The court has not yet made its reasoning public, said the bookseller's lawyer Hilmi Gülü, who added that the ruling was a victory. Multinational firms like Hermes have an aggressive trademark registration policy beyond their own industries. This verdict paves the way for saying no to these practices, Gülü said. The case stretches back to December 2021 when the Turkish retailer sought to register a trademark for his 15-year-old bookshop. This is so interesting. How do you think Hermes fought to not allow this lovely gentleman to get his own trademark? Because he was telling, the trademark authorities, hey, I'm a bookshop. I sell antique books. Hermes stated that, well, they also have publications. They have a magazine that they publish a few times a year that they give out as a freebie in their boutiques, in their shops. And also there are a few books published, about Hermes. Some of them published by Hermes. So they are also in the publishing business, so they claim. And so this is why you can confuse this lovely gentleman's bookshop with Hermes itself. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit absurd. Holy Grace says Hermes cannot own the word Hermes. Come on. I mean, Hermes Fashion House emphasizes the similarity and risk of confusion between the two names, despite the different business sectors, arguing it is also active in publishing through its magazine. Cha, I have the Hermes magazine. Trust you me, the Hermes magazine is not Pulitzer worthy as a publication. We'll go. Come on, Hermes. Let's call a spade, okay? Stick to what you know. Stick to leather. Make some more Birkins and Kellys and Constances for the masses. Stick to what you know. Make some nice gear for the horses. Although, some people use the gear not just for horses, but that's a whole other can of worms. And we digress. But let this gentleman have his antique bookshop. Will ya? Sibylla Delfo says, this brand thinks the myths are their creation. Bam. Patricia says, meanwhile, how much did all this cost the guy? Well, since he won, I think they're going to have to pay. I don't know how the law is in Turkey when it comes to a lawsuit of this stature. They would have been right if our sectors were similar, but that's absolutely not the case, said Nar. The book dealer will still appeal the decision as the court has not ruled on the risk of confusion between the two brands in terms of audience and general impression, the lawyer of the gentleman said. So the court is still waiting to rule on just how much confusion might there be for us idiot consumers, because this is what really gets me at the end of the day. I know this lawsuit is not between Hermes and us consumers, but I hate, we should sue Hermes at this point. Why? Because these brands, they keep putting us consumers as an excuse for them to win the lawsuit, because they say that we're idiot. Basically, they're implying that we, the consumer, are totally stupid, that we cannot tell the difference between Hermes Sahaf antiquarian books and Hermes fashion boutique. So Hermes is claiming, and this is not just the case with Hermes, all of these luxury brands and non-luxury brands, when they have these lawsuits, they claim that the customer is the baboon who's not capable of understanding the difference between the product of company A and the product of company B, and that we are so dumb that we're going to confuse the two. And this is what they use usually when they go to court as a reason to why they should win the case. And I'm like, excuse you, who gave you the right? Who gave you the right, Hermes, to decide for me if I am dumb enough to not understand that this has nothing to do with you? How dare you? How dare you imply that we, the consumers, are so freaking stupid? The audacity. Quite frankly, I want to be paid for damages, because honestly, in my opinion, the way that these brands are behaving, they are damaging our reputation as consumers. They're making us sound dumb. I want to be paid for damages. They are damaging my good reputation. Because they're making the world think that I'm an idiot. Naked Eye says exactly, Jacob. Wow. Right? Selena says, to be fair, Hermes does treat us as dumb. Well, there you go. So, now, these brands, I mean, if I were the judge, I mean, I don't know what the law, again, morality and legality, two different worlds. What is moral isn't always legal, and what is legal isn't always moral. So, but law permitting, if the law were to permit it in Turkey, and if I were the judge in Turkey and the law did permit it to me, I would tell Hermes very clearly, I would say, listen, Linda, listen, Linda, you do not have the proof that every customer out there is an idiot that does not know the difference between your brand and this bookshop. Okay. Who gives you the right to claim that the customer is so stupid that they won't understand the difference? Who gives you that right? And how can you prove that? If you cannot prove that, then shut up. And you lost the case, period. Teresa, exactly. Teresa McGuire says it's actually insulting. They're basically calling consumers stupid. This is insulting and it's damaging to us, so we should sue. Patricia Casey says they lowered my self-esteem. There you go. Patricia has been hurt by this. Patricia Casey has been hurt by this. Her esteem has been lowered. She should sue for damages. Period. Ollie says this case is for Judge Judy. Who's Judy? IYKYK. Ah. Anyway, you guys, that's what I got today. And I'm so happy for this gentleman. Isn't he adorable? I just want to hug him. And I'm so happy. I'm so happy that he gets to keep his store, that he gets to share with other human beings the passion of books, of antiquarian books, the passion for reading, access to knowledge. The way I see this, not only did Hermes say customers are idiots and don't understand the difference between our superficial journey and the journey of getting to learn about history and to getting to learn about books and reading. Not just that, but they also are literally telling you that, wait, what did I want to say? Oh, God damn it. You see, I was on such a roll and now I lost my train of thought. Oh, they're also telling you that they want to shut down a bookshop, and that bookshop would have given access to knowledge to people. So they are, not only are they calling us as customers stupid, but they want to keep us stupid by shutting down a bookshop. If they shut down the bookshop cannot offer us books anymore. So we cannot read anymore. So it's a double slap on the face of the consumer. They're fighting knowledge. They're not fighting a trademark, in my humble opinion. Thank you so much for watching. Thumb up this video if you've enjoyed it. And until next time, subscribe and never give up on knowledge love. Bye. Seriously, this is defamation. It pisses me off, because I get passionate about these things, because obviously, oh, thank you, Rack Reviews. Great topic. Thank you so much. This really pisses me off because who do they think they are? They think they can bully anybody, that they can bully anybody really into submission, into passive submission, and they can get away with anything. Why can they get away with anything? Because they got a lot of money, so they can get all the lawyers they need. And they keep suing and suing and suing. How much do you need? How much more money do you need? You have billions already. How much more do you want? God, they're not going to stop until they have everything. That literally. Have fun at work, Pally. Pisses me off. Sick and tired of this attitude. I do love a Birkin, though. Somebody told me, there you are, criticizing Hermes, but then you buy their products. I call a spade a spade. When I see shit, I call it shit. When I see something good, I praise it. Not everything is black and white. I know the TikTok generation thinks the world is black and white. Sorry to have to break it to you. The world is not black and white. There's a lot of gray zones there. Things are not that simple. Praise where praise is due, criticism where criticism is due. Critical thinking is a complex thing. It's a complex pattern. Not everything somebody does is good. Not everything somebody does is bad. There's a lot of in-betweens, and there's a lot of reading in between the lines, and there's a lot of interpretation. And this is what we do on this channel. We try to analyze things from, well, a sober standpoint, to say the least. I want to say also an intelligent one, but sometimes we go off the rails. Yeah, they make pretty things, we'll go. Thank you, Ollie. Speaking of pretty things, if you wish to get your fix of merch, of Super Deco Fashion Bunker merch, it is on sale until the 26th of July. You get 20% off if you use the code HEATWAVE at www.superdeco.com. All the merch there. HEATWAVE20. Sorry, guys. The coupon code is HEATWAVE20 at superdeco.com. You can get your t-shirts, shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, jackets, glasses, mugs, stickers, posters, tote bags, and what have you. There you go. Celeste says, can't afford the merch because I just am stingy. Well, there you go. Thank you for letting me know. It was really important to know that. Emotion Engine says they're always playing Captain Save a Ho. Like, what do they get for defending Hermes? Hermes is still not going to give them a Birkin. No, exactly. They're scared. And I do believe that the Turkish patent company, you know, they were like, oh, Hermes wants to block this, so we're going to do it because they're a prestigious brand. I think there's a lot of that mentality going on as well. And this is why they took him to court. And then the court said to the patent company, no, you got to take away that block. Period. Okay. Next. Who might be buying Chanel? Hey, Holly Gray says, I still want the merch that says, I know you have one out in the back in stock and I'll buy 3. No, we have that one. Oh, wait, I took that offline. I think we had it. It was in the white square. JLB says, and if the towns of Bastia and Calvi-sur-Hermes for naming their SLGs after them, maybe they can get some kind of royalties from each sale. Ah, who knows? Maybe they did. Maybe they did already in the past. I don't know. Okay, I need to charge my thing. Hold on a second. Let me just... Sorry, I just have to set this up. And did you hear about Qatar buying out... What's V Chanel? Well, there were rumors about Qatar buying Chanel, but I spoken about that months and months ago. But those are just rumors. Wait, do you have certainty that that is happening? DMSA says, oh, look, there's Hermes antiquarian books. Let me pop in and see if they have the Oran sandals in my size. That's a good one. That's a good one. Do you have chapter 3 of the Oran in Lizard? Volume 7 of the Constance, of the Holy Constance trilogy. So Muniamu, do you have proof of this? Or are you just asking me if I've heard about the rumor? I have heard about the rumor and I made a video about it like 4 months ago maybe? Or 5 months ago? Patricia says, I love that you cover these topics, Jacob. I hate that they always pick on the little guy. Why? It's so annoying. They always pick on the little guy, don't they? Yes, Qatar country trying to buy Chanel. Yes, we made a video about that. But is there any additional news, updates on that? Or are we still stuck at the rumor? Because we made a video about the rumor like 5 months ago. Oh, fashion isn't always will be petty. Not just fashion. There's a lot of different, you guys, a lot of different uh, professions and businesses that are petty. You know, I. What do you mean, Audrey? I hid naked eyes. Oh, you hid naked eyes. Yes, let me unhide them. Okay, Audrey says, I'm sorry, naked eyes. I didn't mean to hide your profile. Hold on. I need to get confirmation when it's unhidden. Oh, there it is. Naked Eyes is back with us. Sorry, Naked Eyes. Audrey kind of butt blocked you. You know when somebody butt dials you? Well, she butt blocked you. You're unhidden now. You're unhidden now. You're unhidden now. I have unhidden them, I think. Oh, way to go. Oh, speaking of, Audrey gave me permission. Good. I'm going to play it. Um, Audrey, are you ready? Jessica. This one, Audrey's apology to Naked Eyes.
What a beautiful day, Jessica.
Now that Naked Eyes has been unblocked, Audrey says, what a beautiful day, Jessica. Hi, Nata Dita. How's it going, sweetie? You can go to Hermes Antiquarian Bookshop and buy their paper Birkin bag. Oh, the fabulosity. No, there are news on the sale of Chanel, Patricia. I'm going to film the video now, and this is why I stopped from filming when I received the comment by somebody saying, you know, what they said. Wait, hold on. Let me just scroll up. Muniamo says, I don't have proof, but I know a person from United Arab Emirates was really mad about that. I know that this person, cousin, is the authorized agent of Chanel in United Arab Emirates. So Qatar wanted to buy Chanel, and Chanel said, no, we don't want to sell. Okay. To them, they don't want to sell. Hi, JLB. Sorry I have not said hello to everybody here. Just popped in and glad to catch you live, Jacob. You are glowing with gold on your eyeballs. Thank you so much, JLB. Thumb up the live stream, you guys. And hi, Lori. How's it going? Patricia says, I meant the Qatar rumor. Yes, Patricia, got it. Chris F., how do these emojis make you feel? Ah, they make me feel like my third eyeball is tickling me and it needs to be scratched. So anyway, Jacob, yes, what an elegant summer look today. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, we got all of this. Look at this décolletage, darling. Ah, we go in there. Siobhan says, yes, the Greek statues continue to be relevant to this day, which is an amazing feat. Yes, and I've utilized Greek statues generated by AI for my heliotrope Comet review. Go check out this review of Comet by Chanel on my Essentially Jacob YouTube channel. While you're at it, go subscribe to Essentially Jacob. Now we're struggling. We're fighting to reach 20,000 subscribers. And one of the reviews that I've made connected to Greek mythology and the myth of the heliotrope, water nymph, as well as Helios, the sun god, or Apollo, are both explained in the review of Comet. So it's an interesting review because it touches base on Greek mythology. Uh, Such a good review. Ah, thank you, Ollie. Thank you so much. Hold on. Okay. So, you guys, let me do the next video. Who's going to buy Chanel? Ah, this is exciting. Okay. I just have to see where I am at. Sorry, guys. I'm just... boop. Hmm. Okay. I don't know the order in which well, I'll just wing it. What goes first, second, third? Thumb up the live stream, you guys. I'm just coordinating the next topic. Oh, Ollie, Fashion Bunker buys Chanel. Yeah, we should start a GoFundMe for the Fashion Bunker to be able to acquire Chanel. I mean, wouldn't that be a pip? Who knows how much? $150 billion later, here we are in another live stream saying, well, finally we've acquired Chanel. Now we have to decide who's going to be the artistic creator. Could you imagine? It would be fantastic. It's just that we don't got the money. Ah, thank you, Holly Grace. Holly Grace, like, I could contribute $100. Selena says, Jacob, obviously. Well, you never know. Imagine that. Fabulous dream. That would be the Geno, that's aspirational. If we manage to get Chanel, that is aspirational. Not us trying to get another baglet for $10,000, but we want to get the whole shebang. Okay, let's do this. There is a new buyer in town buying up fashion houses. And they have worked with Chanel. Who could it be? And will they buy Chanel? First, before we get to it, subscribe to my channel here on the tubes. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Gain access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Jacob all spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats. Hello to my co-chatteurs in the sidebar. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. First, we thought LVMH would buy Chanel. Then somebody started saying Richemont is going to buy Chanel. Then the rumors started that the entire Qatar, the country, was going to buy Chanel. But no. It seems as though one by one, all of these speculations and rumors crumble like a house of cards or domino effect, except we have all forgotten the most obvious choice that was hiding in plain sight. Isn't that, after all, how we usually end up? Every good crime story that is respected always has the weapon or the main clue hidden in plain sight, where everybody can see and nobody notices it, like the elephant in the room. Well, somebody, a certain company, just bought Supreme. You know Supreme, the streetwear company, they're very popular. They do the skateboards, the red logo. Actually, LVMH made a collaboration with Supreme. And every victim to fashion had to own a piece, didn't they? Every influencer that wanted to look ridic had to own a piece, didn't they? And yet, somebody bought Supreme, and it wasn't LVMH. Somebody else won that bid. And that somebody is Luxottica. Luxottica actually does eyewear. They've been buying out companies throughout the decades. Usually other eyewear companies. They bought out Sunglass Hut, they bought out Oakley, they bought out Ray-Ban outright. They own those companies. And just a short while ago, they merged with Essilor, and now they are ginormous to the point where the Economy Trade Union, whatever it's called, authority was worried that by merging with Essilor, they might just beat out of the water any other competition and would have the monopoly over the eyewear world, which is against fair trade in many ways, right? But they managed to merge with Essilor, and now Luxottica seems to be going in the fashion direction, aren't they, if they bought Supreme? But another thing Luxottica has been doing officially since 1998/1999. You guessed it. Luxottica has been making all Chanel sunglasses and eyewear, ophthalmic and sun protectant, since the late 90s for Chanel. Luxottica has been making Chanel eyewear, has been working with Chanel since the late 90s. And since they merged with Essilor, they have obtained a power that is probably unrivaled by many other brands. They can afford to buy Chanel. And we never really thought about it. And yet here we are. Luxottica, the eyewear company, buying out Chanel. What would happen if they bought Chanel? First of all, I think that Chanel eyewear would become like the most important thing of Chanel. You know, they'd be like, oh yeah, the clothes, right? The Pret-a-Porter collection, the Haute Couture collection. Sure, but every model is going to have to wear sunglasses on the runway. Every model is going to have a special model of sunglasses on the runway. Let's ample. Listen, Linda. Let's amp a little bit the eyewear sector. Not for nothing. I, who am an avid collector of Chanel eyewear and sunglasses, I have noticed a shift in the past years. From the time I started collecting Chanel sunglasses up until today, there has been in latter years, ever since 2015, they have shifted production and of their runway pieces, expanding them more and more. In the past, there have been 2 collections of boutique exclusive Chanel sunglass collections a year. One for winter, one for summer, rarely for cruise, sometimes. Okay. And those were the boutique exclusives. We're talking about the days when Chanel did not have an online shop for eyewear. Now they do, but back in the day they didn't. So you had to hunt these sunglasses down in a Chanel boutique, and not every Chanel boutique ordered all of the exclusive sunglasses. So sometimes you had to hunt from country to country just to get the sunglasses you wanted. Now that they have expanded to online sales of eyewear, Chanel is starting to expand also the production of their boutique exclusive sunglasses, which are boutique exclusive also online. So the boutique exclusives equal online Chanel exclusives. Now those 2-3 collections a year have expanded to what, 6 or 7? So Luxottica is taking over somehow, isn't it? From spring, summer, fall, winter, and then cruise, now we're having boutique exclusive pre-spring, summer collection. Just now, spring, summer 2024, pre-spring, summer, they had 1 pair, boutique exclusives. Main spring, summer, boutique exclusives. Métier d'Art, runway boutique exclusives. That's a third collection. Then they're going to have pre-fall winter exclusive, boutique exclusive on exclusive sunglasses. Then they're going to have fall winter boutique exclusive sunglasses. Then they're going to have cruise. And then in between, they have Coco Neige, which is the snow collection. Also sunglasses that are only available in Chanel boutiques and on the Chanel website. And Coco Beach. The summer version. So 5, 6, 8. 8 exclude from 2 to 3 collections a year. Now we have 8 boutique / online Chanel exclusive eyewear collections a year from 3 to 8. So will the quality of everything be good? Will the quality of everything get better? Can Luxottica be trusted? These are the questions that we are looking for answers at. Because at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter who owns Chanel. I think what matters is what are the principles and what is the moral integrity that whoever one day purchases Chanel actually has. With what sort of integrity and perspective are you jumping into the ownership of this company? And what do you want to deliver from it? Just money? Or are you fascinated and in love with the heritage of the brand that you wish to preserve? Might I make one example? We've seen what happened with Walt Disney purchasing Star Wars from George Lucas. Everybody thought it's going to be amazing, darling. It's going to be incredible. They're going to save the Star Wars universe. They're going to make amazing movies. We all saw how that went and how Disney is pushing a narrative that, in my humble opinion, allegedly is about money and not about heritage. Holy Grace says, rest in peace, Star Wars. I agree with you. Everything except Baby Yoda, which Baby Yoda we save. But this is where we're at. If Luxottica was hiding in the shadows this whole time, they were about to purchase Chanel. Boy, we didn't see this one coming. But now after they've purchased Supreme, we start connecting the dots. What do you guys think? Is this a possibility or not? Well, let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Bye. Isn't that fascinating? And you heard it here first. Period. Who used to produce Chanel's eyewear prior to Luxottica? Did they do it in-house? Partially. But somebody else was making them as well. I think it was also Luxottica, but in secret. Hey, Mahora! Girl, are you still in the stinky train? I almost said, I'm not, I said, well, we're not going to, but we'll go. Listen, Lena. I have a topic for you guys. Okay. No, babes, I'm in the stinky apartment. Ah, fabulous, darling. At least it's your stench this time. You understand. Yes, Selena, it's Jesus. Selena, you figured it out. Mm-hmm. There's a spy in our midst. But what's the reason of their spying? What are they profiting from this spying? Well, they might just be paid in luxury bags and luxury goods. And this spy might be powerful. And it might just be spying on the American government and reporting to another entity in exchange for luxury goods. Isn't that the fashion bunker caper we were all waiting for? Talk about the caper. Linda says, what? I want to be a spy. Everybody wants to be a spy for the Birkin, honey. Let's talk about it. Subscribe to my channel here on the tubes. Push the join button next to the subscription button. Become a member today. Get access to extra perks. You can also join me on Patreon. Super Dakeable spelled together there as well for extra perks. This video is being filmed live in front of a live virtual audience. I live stream several times a week. Come join the fun. Come join the chats. Thank you to my co-members who are here in the chats right now with us. Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. So, you guys, I know it's election year and everything is super complicated, but I just find it so fascinating that in an election year, news like this pops out. Yes, allegedly. NBC News reports. None less than. Kate Moore says, is it Bethany Frankel? No, she's not. No, we're talking about something deeper and more sinister, but it's a doozy. Listen to this. Former White House official, let that sink in, accused of acting as South Korea agent for luxury gifts. You guys, the name alone is, I don't know. How can I say the name with a straight face? Okay. The lady's name is Sumi Terry. No. And they're going to sue her. How can the name already, it's like she's been marked at birth and they're like, one day you'll be sued. Sue me, Terry. Sue me, Terry advocated South Korean policy positions and disclosed non-public U.S. government information to South Korean intelligence officers, according to an indictment, and I gotta say allegedly. But sue me, Terry, you couldn't choose another name. Girl, listen to this. A foreign policy specialist who once worked for the CIA and on the White House National Security Council has been indicted on U.S. charges that she worked as an unregistered agent of South Korea's government in exchange for luxury goods and other gifts. Sue me, Terry. I cannot say this name without laughing. Advocated South Korean policy positions, disclosed non-public U.S. government information to South Korean intelligence offices, and facilitated access for South Korean government officials to their U.S. counterparts, according to an indictment made public on Tuesday in Manhattan federal court. And listen, and she got paid, honey, allegedly. Honey, listen to this. In return for being a little spy, the South Korean intelligence officers allegedly provided Sumi Terry with, are you ready for this? Cue in Maria Draganova singing ta 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 ta, Bottega Veneta, and Louis Vuitton handbags. Period, honey. A Dolce & Gabbana coat. Oh, she went there. You know, that Dolce & Gabbana spy looking, the sexy coat from Dolce & Gabbana, dinners at Michelin-starred restaurants, and more than $37,000 in covert funding for a public policy program on Korean affairs that she ran. The indictment contains surveillance camera images of Sue Mi Terry awaiting or carrying a gift bag while the officers pay at Bottega Veneta and as the officers pay at Louis Vuitton in Washington in 2019 and 2021, respectively. So 2021, that was already lockdown. So she was shopping during the lockdown, Hanny. Oh, yes, Hanny. Terry's alleged work as an agent began in 2013, 2 years after she left U.S. government employment, and lasted a decade, even after FBI agents warned her in 2014 that South Korean intelligence might try to offer to covertly pay for events. FBI is like, sue me. You don't want your name to become program. Be careful. They might want to corrupt you. Cinnamon Roll says, I mean, just that. If I risk my butt, I want at least a Birkin for every info I share. Cinnamon Roll. Why are we like this? Why are we so corruptible for a Birkin? This is so sad. This is the reality that we're finding ourselves in. This is the life. This is the life. Patricia's like, I'll bet she got the D&G lace black trench coat. Sexy spy attire. She is now a senior fellow at the Council of Foreign Relations, according to the think tank's website, and an expert on East Asia and the Korean Peninsula, including North Korea. Terry did not immediately respond to a request for comment, but her lawyer, Lee Wolosky, said in a statement, these allegations are unfounded and distort the work of a scholar and news analyst known for her independence and years of service to the United States. In fact, she was a harsh critic of the South Korean government during times this indictment alleges that she was acting on its behalf. Once the facts are made clear, it will be evident the government made a significant mistake, he added. The Council on Foreign Relations put Sue Mi Terry on unpaid administrative leave and will cooperate with any investigation, a spokeswoman said. Now, South Korea, they say, is not a defendant. Its Washington embassy did not immediately respond to requests for comment, and Seoul's National Intelligence Service and Foreign Ministry said they did not immediately have comment. The office of U.S. Attorney Damian Williams in Manhattan did not respond to similar requests. Now, the indictment also alleges that Terry has published multiple opinion pieces at the request from Seoul officials, including in April 2023, when she received $500 for writing an article praising the results of a summit between Presidents Joe Biden and Yoon Suk Yeol for a South Korean newspaper. $500? Why would Sue Mi risk her whole career for $500? I don't get it. The indictment also, according to Terry's online biography, she's a frequent guest on TV, radio, and podcasts and has testified multiple times before congressional panels. Born in Seoul and raised in Virginia, Terry was a senior CIA analyst from 2001 to 2008. So she also worked for the CIA. And now she's selling herself for a Bottega Veneta bag and $500? Come on. And she was a director of Korean, Japan, and Oceanic Affairs at the NSC from 2008 to 2009 under Republican President George W. Bush and Democratic President Barack Obama. She now lives in New York, her biography says. The indictment charges Sue Mi Terry with failing to register under the Foreign Agents Registration Act and conspiring to violate that law. It says she acknowledged in a voluntary June 2023 FBI interview that she was a source for South Korea's intelligence service, meaning that she provided valuable information. Now, you guys, honestly though, 007 Luxury, says Sibylla. Aisha says she knows how to bring home the Birkin. Does she, though? Because they're not alleging that she brought home the Birkin. They're alleging that she brought home a Bottega Veneta and a Louis Vuitton bag. Ah, Finley, definitely counterintelligent. I see what you did there, Finley. That's a classic. No, but seriously, think about it. I mean, you know what they say. Everybody has their price. Maybe Sumi's price was very low. I don't know. But then, the moral integrity of it all. Really, would you risk your whole livelihood, your reputation, your life? You might spend your life behind bars for what? A Bottega Veneta and a Louis Vuitton bag? And eating in 4, 5, 3-star Michelin star hotel restaurants? Getting $500 for writing an article praising some summit meeting between a president and another president? Yana Clark is asking, does the CIA pay that poorly? I mean, at this point, I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of shocking to me. But then it made me think, maybe we who love luxury, luxury products and maybe we're the ones who are brainwashed. Because we've been told by Chanel, a bag is $10,000. A bag is now $10,000. Our bag is now $12,000. Our bag is now $13,000. That we now think that, a $3,000 bag is like peanuts. Because we're just so brainwashed to thinking that 10,000 is that's the price now. And so I think maybe we're also kind of like not seeing this properly. I think think of it this way. The people that are judging her and the people that are kind of prosecuting her are people who probably also have government salaries that do not allow them to purchase certain products. So for them to just read from a report of, let's say, security cameras recording her going to these shops, for them probably just seeing the fact that she got a Bottega Veneta bag is like, oh my God, look at her, corrupt. If I would see her with a Bottega Veneta bag, I would be like, girl, that's all you got? I would be like, wait, you really? I would be like, wait, hold on. Wait, listen, Linda, you did all this for a Bottega Veneta bag? Girl, it doesn't even hold its value. The poverty. The poverty of this spy. And Mahora is like, maybe she a coach kind of gal, right? Maybe there's some coachation going on there. Maybe she's originally into coach and she's like, oh, let me step it up a notch. I'm gonna do Bottega next time. I'm like, the poverty. I am blessed, says, I'm with you, Jacob. If you're implying that it doesn't make a lot of sense, the math just ain't mathin'. Give up your career and your freedom for a couple of mid-range bags and 5-star dinners? No, right? Thank you. Thank you. And Sibylla says, we need an opera series show of this. Would be the Sex and the City of the moment. Oh my God. Okay. I mean, I would love it. Fabulous, sexy female spies and some men too, working in the government, dressed not like the cheap brands. No. Just like Carrie Bradshaw in Sex and the City. Who can afford on a column writer salary like Carrie Bradshaw had, okay? Who on a column writer salary can afford all the shit that she could afford in that show? That show messed with our minds. Before social media even, that show distorted our reality completely and made us believe that we can live on a $10 budget being dressed from head to toe in designer goods. We'll go, IYK. Now, let's do that today in this scenario with the election and this and that. Imagine the 4 spies in the government working on government salaries, dressed to the nines every day, sharing intel from what happened at the CIA and the FBI and the governments. What did Biden say? In his sleep, because at this point, when we see him talking, he's he's talking in his sleep at this. And also, can we Get his election. Yeah, you got to make fun of both parties. Okay, you like my shtick on my ear? Look, it's Chanel, you guys. Oh my God. Cinnamon Roll says the South Korean government maybe is broke, so they hired the cheapest spy. One of them talking in their sleep. Listen, Linda, you never know what he's going to give away when he talks in his sleep. He might give away some really important intel while he's asleep for free. So maybe South Korea is thinking, let's just let's just listen to what he has to say while he's sleeping. Maybe we're gonna get some intel for free. I don't know. Anyway, guys, love you loads. Thank you for watching. Thumb up this video. It was all meant just for fun. I wish all the candidates all the best and all the luck. Love you loads. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Never give up on love. Bye. A missed opportunity. He should have used a Scooby-Doo Band-Aid, right? Mahora, they should have hired somebody else. We should have worn the Schiaparelli ear clip to protect them. Oh my God. But, you know, the thing is, like, I just, my favorite meme of all of this, you guys, I mean, obviously, an attempt to unalive anybody is terrible and it should never happen. Never happen, no matter how good or bad the person is. Okay? Never. And it for sure needs to be taken very seriously, and the correct measures need to be taken against whoever perpetrated this attempt. Period. There is a but. And the but is, it is kind of funny to see at the convention a ton of people kind of seeing this unaliving attempt as a fashion moment. And so they're all wearing, everybody put a white pouch, a white pouch on their ear. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Like I said, I'm taking very seriously, this attempt was a terrible thing. It should have never happened. But you guys put, like, having the masses, everybody putting on the white thing on their ears, it's a whole other level. It's a whole other level. Ear coutures is a Amy's like cult moment. It was a weird cult moment, says Holly. Don't encourage Chanel to make ear pouches for Melania. Oh my God. Little bibs. We should put little bibs on the ears, you know, because like there's all that stuff in the ear that leaks out. If you have a little bib on the ear, it can leak out on the bib. How fabulous. Very practical. Little ear bibs. Oh, I'm sure Virginie would love to design an ear bib, you know, just to keep the ears clean. A little bib. So if the attempt was successful, would they have appeared in a... Oh, Mahora. Well, no. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Wait, for the occasion, I gotta say this. I have one thing to say to you, Linda.
What a beautiful day, Jessica.
What- Yeah, that's what I got to say. What a beautiful day, Jessica. Oh, the bibs. We all need a bib in support of Virginie Via. Seriously. Hi, Mo, as someone showed how active the Grinder app was at the convention. Mo, really? Oh, Vicky wants the photos. I have the photos somewhere. Wait a minute. Oh my God, that is hilarious. You gots to be kidding me. You gots to be kidding me. The Grinder, really? Grinder was packed, Mahora? Oh, wow. Grinder was off the charts at the convention. I am blessed as Lord. The boys destroyed the website, allegedly. Wow, that is something. Maybe that's what caused the major blackout of internet and all the computers the other day. It was Grinder, you guys. It was the Republican Grinder convention. That's what they should call it. Um, Here you go. This is from Shit You Should Care About. There you go. I mean, this is amazing. Amazing. I gotta say. I love this for a fashion moment. It just it's delicious. It just keeps getting better. It keeps getting better. And Aisha's like, what the? Yeah, solidarity. Amy says that was the best, the Grinder thing. They are so closeted. They let loose when not at home. Girl, please. Amy, you should have let Pepe La Beja loose on them. And Pepe La Beja sniffs the gay. Pepe La Beja goes, and you're gay, and you're gay, and you're gay, and you're you know, like Oprah Winfrey moment. Pepe La Beja serving Oprah Winfrey at the Republican convention. Rhea is like, is this the new AirPod design? Too weird. Really? Well, we'll go. We'll go. I haven't seen it yesterday in the news. Yeah. It's such a vibe. I mean, so many torso pics. It was unbelievable. Oh, I am blessed. Really? They had torso pics? Oh my, you've been researching in depth. So you've been looking at the pictures. My mobile and I died at the ear couture. OMG. Ear couture, baby. Hi, Corey. How's it going? The ear bag. Yes, the ear bag. Ear bib, ear bag. And then, I mean, it could be a grinder ear bib as well, if you think about it. It could be like a bib that holds like a condom in it or something. So it's like multifunctional. You know, like those Swiss pocket knives? We could have a whole rebranding so that the ear patches are now like Swiss knives, like pocket knives. So you could kind of pull stuff out of the ear pocket. I mean, we could. You listen, Linda, we could change an ear diaper. Oh my God. We could change the whole concept of coming out of the closet, really, given that so much grinder was going on at the convention. We could just, instead of saying coming out of the closet, we could now call it coming out of the ear pocket. And just like that, all the gay Republicans have renamed it. They're in the ear pocket, not in the closet. That way they're not really gay. You see, because you have to be in the closet to be gay, and they don't like that because they're not really gay. So they're in the ear. They're in the ear socket, in the ear pocket. Oh, did you see? He came out of the ear pocket last convention. That's code. That's code. That's red code for gay. Wink, wink. Swiss pocket knives, ear couture, autumn, winter 2025 in Drani. Yes, Quinn. We should have a whole collection. All the colors of the rainbow, of course, you know. But then, also, of course, you have a red one for the Republicans. Then we do a blue one for the Democrats. And then you can mix and match all the different colors. Ooh, and then you can buy accessories. You know, just like people are accessorizing their Birkins and Kellys at the moment. You can like buy, or like Crocs. You know how you can buy those little press accessories for your Crocs? And you can like bedazzle them with little tiny gadgets. You can do that with your ear pockets. No, but then we're going to get sued by Pocket Socks. Just like they're suing Louis. And they're suing the individual Pharrell. They're going to sue us for doing pocket ears. Oh my God, grinder only party, GOP. Oh, that's brilliant, Alini. Finley says, I think they already do that, Aisha Socks. Hey, good morning, Debbie. Well, at least there's something. It came after the rain. I'm opening an ear couture shop, let me tell you. And, oh, and then we can have all the writings on the ear. Oh, this is really, you guys, mark my words, they're going to make a fashion out of this. Now they had to improvise and they had to buy like, some band-aids and stuff to do it, but they're gonna make you just wait and see when they do these in serial production, when they make look, attach it to your ear with the logo on it, make America something, the texts on it, and it's really brilliant if you think of it. Total niche. You can make a ton of money. So how long until the election? Are you thinking what I'm thinking, Linda? Let's make ear sockets. Make a ton of money until November. Oh, that's half of July. Okay, August, September, October. No. 4 months to go. And if we're really quick with manufacturing these ear sockets, let's say we managed to get them in a month, we still got 3 months to go. In 3 months, we can become millionaires. And then with that money, we can buy Chanel. Oh my God, how genius is this? Diabolically genius. So, listen, Linda, we're going to sell the ear sockets, ear pockets. We're going to sell the ear pockets. We're going to make enough money to buy Chanel. Diabolical plan. I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. Yes, Cecilia Brown, we're going to sell them to buy Chanel. Totally niche. Think of your awesome. Thank you, Indrania. I think not. They could have used pens and markers to improvise a sea of white. I mean, it's a loophole. It's a niche. Can we make one that says wagon will go? Wait, I didn't get the joke. Kev, wagon will go? What, wagon will go? Oh, you mean will go. Designer ear thingies? Yes, Debbie. We are. Yep. We want to profit off of the wave of ear pads that are going around. Chanel! Right, Selena? Review Unboxing says, let us partner at Superdecom. I will be the Europe distributor and you'll have USA. Perfect. Who's going to be down under? Who's going to do the penal colony? We got to keep a close eye on whoever does it down under because I don't want no funny business. Yeah, Jesse's the only one I trust. Yes, Jesse's the only one I trust down under. Jesse's going to take over Australia. Then we need somebody for China. Who's going to do China? Amy says, I also spoof of the Van Gogh painting with gauze around his head with Chitolini's face on it. Oh my God. Van Gogh, actually, maybe the Van Gogh Association, maybe his foundation is going to sue Trump because he copied the ear moment. Could you imagine a lawsuit? The Van Gogh Association coming for him because of the ear moment. Like, can we just, I can't even. No. Yes, not Adida. The slogan should be listen, Linda. No, listen, Linda. Let me tell you something. What ear a go? Terry. Oh my God. Sue me for China? No, she's South Korea. Sue me because she lost a job in the government. Sue me gonna do it in South Korea. Who's gonna cover China though? Who's gonna be in China? They can be reused as maxi pads, Debbie. Clever. Listen, Linda. You know what? Might as well hit 2 flies with 1 pad or whatever it's called. Wake up moment with an ear moment. Yes, Blanca Radka. Seize the moment, you guys. Seize the ear pad moment. You need a name for the ear sockets. How about oral canal. Oh my God. Wow, that's very sophisticated. I think we need to simplify it for them. A starry night pattern, VG's portrait sunflowers. It's not even happy hour yet. I know, Francesca. We gotta say, I still got coffee. Lucy Liu. Ah, she's not Chinese though. That is so R, what you just did there, Mahora. And no freebies for Tamara. Tamara she's gonna pilot. She's gonna pilot the project. Tamara, she's gonna do it because she wants that attention, right? Allegedly, so she's gonna be the first one to wear the Chanel version of the ear pad, and she's gonna be front row, Senna, with her little tiny microphone talking about it. There you go. Velasquez is asking, why are we so dysfunctional? Is Virginie already back from outer space? No, she's still with Lena. They're still hunting for the bacon because Lena apparently just got all the bacon available on planet Earth, and so she had to fly in outer space to keep looking for more bacon because she brings home the bacon. And now apparently, allegedly, they're looking for the bacon around the moon. Anything for a wedding sponsorship. Kev, ooh, we could make a whole wedding arrangement situation happening with the ear pads. I don't know if Lucy, really? Is Lucy Liu Chinese? Well, why would she? Well, then Tarantino is the R word. Because why would he give her the part in Kill Bill of a Japanese character from Japan? Weird. Oh, she was Chinese, Japanese, American? So she's a little bit of everything. Oh, well, there you go. Well, there you go. He probably liked her. What's up with Tarantino and feet? Anyway, I'm just thinking at the end of the day, it's a genius idea with the ear patches. It's so recognizable. Whoever told him to do that, I was like, listen, Linda, that is brand marketing 101. Brand marketing 101. Yana Clark says, we need an Anna Delvey moment with the ear pad. Hit it, Bubbles. I wanted Bubbles to do the Anna Delvey. I don't have time for this, but oh well. Bubbles is not doing it. Luke says, I don't get
not have time for this. I do not have time for you.
Thank you, Anna. You're a little late to the party, but better late than never. Victor says, always on his toes, this dude. Lucas says, I don't get the whole foot fetish thing. I mean, some people really like feet. We'll go. Just don't steal Lucy's Birkin, especially, right, Kev? Especially if you're Samantha Jones. Otherwise, you get in deep trouble because she's going to take that Birkin back. And actually, Samantha paid for it. Oh my God, Zara Justina going to be one of the models. You're going to triumph the ear pad for us, Zara. It's going to be amazing. Review Unboxing ES says, I'm thinking about the fashion show fall 2024 of our ear couture. For the first time, models are not tall, but people with cute ears to model our ear trend. Yes, it's all about the ears. It's all about the ears. You don't have to be tall, small, skinny, chubby, old, young, whatever. Anything goes. Anything goes as long as that ear is cute. But we're going to cover the ear anyway because it's an ear patch. It's an ear patch. Ear fetish. Here we come, baby. Moa says, did you see how the luxury YouTuber in Australia who recently sold dozens of items, some of which was stolen during transit recently, did unboxings of a lot of new luxury purchases? No, Moa, I don't watch that content because, I mean, let's be honest here, you guys. Obviously, it seems like there's an issue there, and I wish them all the best, and may they solve that issue as soon as possible for themselves. Debbie says, okay, review unboxing. Enough with the caps, please. Debbie's annoyed with the caps. Finley says, funny that Birkin in that episode was like $3K. It was $4,000. I think, or $5,000. And they were gasping at the price. I know, Finley. I also, when I heard that price, I was like, cha, what did you say? $5,000 for a Birkin? Yeah, can I have 3? Thank you. Patricia says, I vote for 5 Foot Nothing on the runway of our show. Oh, yes. Actually, 5 Foot Nothing also knows how to make garments and clothes. She can actually make the ear pads like haute couture ear pads. So when we sell enough ear pads manufactured in China, we are going to, with that money, purchase Chanel, and then 5 Foot Nothing, we're going to hire 5 Foot Nothing to become head of haute couture at our new Chanel, and she will then pioneer the haute couture ear pads. Okay, we'll go. It's going to be fantastic. And Manolo cost less than $400 back then. It was incredible, wasn't it? So glad for you to see through it, unlike the cult that is her channel. Oh, Holly, I mean, come on. Obviously, I really hope that she gets well soon. Well, that's all I can say. Sila says, we given Tamara too much hate. She's just a woman after all. Selena, you are such a pip. I love Tamara. She's amazing. I wish her all the best in the world. You know, queen. And Review Unboxing says, yes, I want Jacob to be the CEO. I'm going to bring the bacon. But unlike Lena Nair, I will also, of course, respect all our fellow vegans. So, we're not just going to bring home the bacon, we're also going to bring home the vegan bacon, vegacon. Listen, Linda, there's going to be vegacon for everybody. Vegacon, baby. Wagaka, wagaka. Vegacon will go. Yes. We will bring the tofu back home. Vegacon. Bring it in with a cheeseburger on the side, Debbie. To her blocked sinuses. Tofu for everyone. And, oh yeah, Naklar, you could also simplify it and call it the vegan. Review Box said, and as for the marketing, we will also have the ear journey. Love it. Love it. And then, the more money and the more high up you are in spending and building up your customer profile, and the more you can access the special limited edition ear pads. Because let's be clear, there's the special ones, they are quota ear pads. Coconut bacon is nice and vegan, says there you go, Chunky Shoes UK. Vegacon. Oh, it isn't it? Not the Vegacon. Okay. Vegacon is for all the ones that are using Grindr at all of these conventions. So they can get their Vegacon. Why not? What is made from the vegan bacon? Well, I don't know. Like tofu and... Oh, Fakin, Sheridan. That's a good one. Vegan bacon is actually pretty good. There you go. So what's it made out of? Selena is vegan intolerant. Well, then you eat the bacon. Rhea says, completing the journey, you might purchase the Birkin. Wait, did you? Rhea, were you here when we did, when I was talking about somebody, I was reading those comments on memes on Instagram, and somebody said, oh, when I I don't know why it always sounds Jamaican, but whenever I say beer, and then can, but in British, it sounds like bacon in Jamaican. Beer can. Were you there when we did that? Jail. I know. Take me now. I can. I'll see my. I'll see. I'll see myself out. You can lock me in the slammer. Be a can. No, but, listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. No, Linda, listen. Rhea says, yes, I was there. Simmerl says, I'm too. Every time I eat vegan food, I feel terrible. Can't eat anything made from tofu. Well, tofu is an issue. If you can't do tofu, you can't do tofu. But there's some wonderful vegan food out there. You can't mock it all, you guys. You can't mock it all. Hold on, I'm trying to. And the Earkins. Debbie. Who mentioned Jessica? Debbie mentioned Jessica.
What a beautiful day, Jessica.
Debbie. So, be a can. Selena says, I can't be a can, Dig. Barbados. Yes, Mahora. I tried vegan tempura prawns. Nice but oily. Oh. Yeah, Pao, a vegan is also really good for my stomach with my IBS and my like lactose intolerance. Oh, it's like it's been really, really good for me. Some vegan stuff, really, and also delicious, might I add. If you know how to do vegan right, it's really good, you guys. So, Ollie, Ollie's like gonna change my name to Jessica, and Audrey has something to say about that, Ollie.
What a beautiful day, Jessica.
There you go. Yes, Selena, I have IBS too, and lactose intolerance. Hi, Letty. How's it going, sweet? Hello, do you take up in Fashion Bunker, fam? So happy to catch you live. Hello, darling. And oh my God, Barbados always sounds nice, even though never been. I love the topics we managed to roll through in a few minutes. I know, Patricia, this is insane. What a doozy. What a doozy. Mahora says, we love a beer can. Well, you know. In some circles, the people that are on Grindr are called cans. You figure out the connections. But anyway, there was something. You know what? There was that one thing at the beginning of the show. At the beginning of the show that I wanted to say, and well, I forgot, and I cannot remember.
Butter.
But a little palate cleanser, if you may. How cute is this little caiman? Caiman. I don't think they're a crocodile or an alligator. They're just caiman with a bunch of butterflies on top. How cute is this? Look at its side eye. Look at the side eye. Look at its. Look at it. Listen, Linda. Look at the little fingerlets. Yeah. Look how cute. It's like, hey, hey, queen, hey. You know, he's a. Look at that little dainty finger. Look at that dainty. Look at the dainty finger. Yes, Quinn. Anyway, no. Mm-mm. Um, and it's like so cute. The little smile is so adorable, right? Love it. Oh yes, Rhea, you're right. Birkin, Mr. Beast, Kelly Birkin, Mr. Beast, Bitcoin, Mr. Beast, a Birkin, Mr. Beast, Bitcoin. Yes. Let's get to 300 likes. 275 likes. Come on, let's do 25 likes, you guys. Yeah, 25 likes to go. Wagaka, we'll go. And I still cannot find. Oh. 280 likes. How many follows left to 70K? Oh, Rhea, good question. No, Debbie. 288, 722. Did I get that right? Yeah, 722. So we need 722 subscribers until we hit 70,000. Right. So 722 subscribers to go. Rhea says, so we made 100 in a week. Yeah. So basically at the moment, but these numbers keep fluctuating and changing. It's telling me right now, I'm telling you right now, but my algorithm, the analytics on my channel are telling me that we're making round about 732 subscribers in 1 month. These numbers change every day, just FYI. But if these numbers were to stay the same, that would mean that we would make 70,000 subscribers in 1 month. That means we still have 1 month to go. But you never know what can happen. We might lose a ton of subscribers tomorrow, or people might stop subscribing tomorrow. So this is not a guarantee that we're going to keep 732 subscribers growth a month. It might go worse or it might go better. I mean, if we're lucky, it might get better. But it got a little worse. Like, it got really better while we were doing the Virginie Viard news about leaving Chanel. Then we went up to almost 900 subscribers a month. And now that that news is over, now we're kind of dipping down again because less people are watching the channel again. And so now we're down to 732. So we lost the growth of 200, right? That doesn't mean that we lost 200 subscribers. No, this just means that the growth rate slowed down by 200. So if this continues as it is now, we will reach the 70,000 in 1 month. Debbie says, based on past years, I'm hopeful by the end of the year. By the end of the year, for sure. But I'm hopeful in, like a month and a half. Yeah, Kev, I think by September, and which is just in time to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of the channel, because the 10-year anniversary of the channel is in September. So if we manage to reach 70K by September, we'll go. Kev says, you mean 100K by the end of the year. From your mouth to Coco's ears up above. But I don't know, you guys. It's been really slow. Oh, Amy Carmen, says, Dacob, how is the Totally Dacob channel going? Did they remonetize? No, because I'm not posting new content. I need to reach 4,000 watch hours to get remonetized. It's not monetized, you guys. Totally Dacob has been demonetized, even though YouTube is playing ads on that channel, and they're keeping all the money from the ads. So I have to reach 4,000 watch hours, and then I have to maintain 4,000 watch hours. So I have to keep making content. Otherwise, they're just going to steal all the money, which is what they're doing right now. And so the problem is, September 5th could be bacon, says Ray. And that will be great. I need a new NFT. Yeah, oh my God, you're so cheeky. 287 like me, and I've seen it as well. I play the video on my own Totally Dacob channel, and an ad plays. Ollie says, oh no. Yeah. And the ads are playing in the videos, but YouTube keeps all the money, of course. Okay, I was offline. I'm back, right? Oh, what did you miss? Oh, thank you, Terry. We just got to restart. I'm back. Hi, Denmark. I'm back, right? I'm back. Hi. Refresh, everybody. Refresh. You guys, it's a miracle that we're actually online, given that all of the computers worldwide collapsed and what have you. So I think it's actually a miracle that we're kind of functioning still. You know what I'm saying? So a little 2-second fallout, not that bad, all things considered. You know what I mean? Yeah. How about content pre-Halloween and all that? I watched your little shopping spree. Enjoy. Oh, thank you, Amy. No, I'm going to film more. Actually, I'm just working now on a IKEA Halloween video. Hashtag not sponsored. How about that? How about that? Let's get to 300 likes. Did we get 300 likes? And I can show you something. I can show you a little something, something. If we get to 300 likes. 287 likes? Well, then I can't show you nothing, nothing. 288 likes? Jacob, did you happen to see what I found at Home Goods? I put it on Discord. I have not seen. Oh, you didn't get them, but you took a photo of it? 289. L Boogie, that absolutely helps. What hell? Oh, yeah, thank you, L Boogie. Yes, of course it helps to rewatch the videos. Hi, Jacob. So if you go to the channel and just keep rewatching the videos, that will help with the hours you need. Yeah, that does help with the hours. But I don't want to Twitch anybody. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to. Don't worry about it. 292 likes. We still need 8. Cha, it's like pulling teeth. Finley, they had the ghost ramekins. And they had that darling pink and orange bat blanket. So soft. Did you get the blanket? I love it. I use it every day with the air conditioning. I know, terrible for the environment, but I can't with the heat, you guys. I cannot with the heat. Oh, Kimberly Kidman, yes, that does help to run my Totally Jacob channel in the background and to get the watch hours in, yeah. But it's so easy to get the watch hours in. Like we could just, if 400 people at one point would press play and would watch, I don't know, just 20 minutes, we would be there, something like that, 296 likes. We need 4 more likes. I ended up getting a really beautiful lush green leather journal made in Florence. $9. It smells divine. Oh, that's fabulous. I know, Corey. Me too. I cannot bear heat. I'm not a heat person. Because I am already like a little oven. I overheat all the time. Plus, if it's really hot outside, forget about it. I go in like overload. 299 likes. Miss B, yay, you're still on after my errands. Sunshine outside and bunker perfect. Yes, sweetie. And I'm about to show you something special. Oh, thank you, Terry. Teresa McGuire is going to watch the videos to help. Thank you, thank you. And we reached 300 likes. Thank you guys so much. We did it, Joe. It's easy to put the videos on and let them play all day, says Patricia. We could all do that. Let's do it for Daco. Oh, after the live bunker family. Oh, thank you, Patricia. So kind of you. Like I said, you don't need to do it, but it does help. Are you ready for what I got at IKEA? So I'm working on a little video for like IKEA Halloween. Okay. Maga. And it's a tray. It's a real ghost. Look at that. It just became transparent. Spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky kooky. And it reappeared. Like, where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. Where did it go? Where did it go? Bethany Frankel impersonation. I don't know. Where did it go? Where did it go? I don't know. I don't know. What? I told her, I'm not going to go. Didn't let me into IKEA. What? I look good. Did I not look good? Did I not look good? What? What? Didn't let me in. Didn't let me in. What do you know? Didn't let me in IKEA. Why didn't let me in? I wanted the Kotpular. Didn't let me eat the Kotpular. I said I want a Kotpular. Okay? I'm a skinny woman, but I still want a Kotpular. Give me the Kotpular. They didn't give me the Kotpular. So what I do? I went home, I made my own kotpular. I came back the next day to IKEA and I ate my kotpular in front of them and I said, here you go. I'm going to eat my own kotpular at IKEA right now. What are you going to do about it? I'm filming a TikTok. I'm getting the views. Are you going to apologize? Are you going to send me a kotpular to say you're sorry? Are you going to send me a PR package with a kotpular? I don't know. I said, I don't know. But did they send me one? They didn't. But I got this. There you go. No more caffeine for Jacob, says Debbie. Chai, such a potty pooper. Look at this. Whoop. And it's transparency. And then whoop. And so this is the big one. There's a small one in orange, which is a jack-o'-lantern. And then there's a green one, which is kind of, I don't know, the green one. Frankenstein's monster, but could be a zombie. It looks kind of like Frankenstein's monster to me, but it could be a zombie. But those were tiny. This is the big one. The ghost is my favorite one. I think it's really beautiful. It's like $6. Gertie, goes fair, platter, put it on. Gertie. Put a little brush on it, put the pebble. I'm offline again. Am I offline on my end as well? No, for me it's green, you guys. You guys, I think it's okay. I'm back again, off again. I think it's for you because I'm online I'm all the time. On my end, it's online all the time. So I think for you guys, it's falling out. Internet is falling out. We're back again. Okay, Gertie. I was the Swedish chef. The Swedish chef from the Muppets. Swedish chef from the Muppets. Gertie. Get the tray, put the tray, burn the tray in again. Gertie. Put pebble. Ooh, cute little pebble. Eat the pebble. Yeah, cute pebble. Pebble on the tray. There you go. Ta-da! So, and guess what? The Kustsphere is made. Guess which country it's made in? You guys, let me see if you can guess which country this little plastic item is made in. Smorgasbord. Yes, Teresa. Did I know in the first season Jim Henson is speaking Swedish when he does the chef? Oh, that's fabulous. So Kev thinks it's made in France. Corey thinks Bangladesh. Denmark thinks Taiwan. Debbie says Hungary. Kari says India. Linda says India. Emotion Engine says Romania. Finley says Sweden. Yana Klar says Romania. Cecilia says Poland. Natadida says Vietnam. Patricia says China. Teresa says China. Review Unboxing says plastic. Well, China. Ollie says UK. Amy says China. Jen O says Bulgaria. Nectarine Man says Pakistan. Sheridan says Sri Lanka. Finley says USA. Only one of you guessed. And the winner is Jen O. It's Bulgaria. And to prove it, I'm going to show it to you. Or not. There you go. You see it? It's underneath the barcode. It says made in Bulgaria. There you go. See it? Made in Bulgaria. Which is kind of cool to think about it, right? I mean, like, usually they're all made in China, but no, not this one. Oh my God, Kate, that is brilliant. Boo, Bulgaria. Because it's a ghost. I see what you did there. That is so cute. Interesting, right? Yeah. And it's, it is what it is. It's not like the best quality. What is this? Like I'm already seeing flaws. Is this thing on? Oh no, okay. No, this was just, it was a droplet of something. McDonald's probably. I cleaned it up. So anyway, Corey says, I found a good recipe for apricot and shrimp curry. Ooh, that sounds delicious. Listen, Linda, anything shrimp goes in my book. Hi, Lurk. So happy to catch you live. Hi, sweetie. How's it going? What will I use it for? So I'm thinking of putting this on the ottoman. Not Beckman. Okay. You know what? Just take me out now. I'm willingly going to jail. Okay. See ya.
And
Like, why am I like this? Jail. Anyway. So it's gonna be on the ottoman, and for all the food and trinkets and drinks, because my ottoman is also white, kind of off-white, so this is gonna look really cute on top of it. I know, Amy, hand me the cuffs, honey. Seriously. My cuffs are plush. They're pink, honey. Yes, furry and pink. You know. Use it to carry food from the kitchen. Yes, I might just do that. And Ghost, see ya. Don't see ya. See ya. Don't see ya. And that's it. That's what I got. This was my favorite piece. I really wanted this one. This was like the one I wanted. They have other stuff. They have like candles. Not a big fan of candles, but they got like scented candles for Halloween. Little tiny light candles in like purple, orange, green, you know, black, whatever. And then I think they're gonna like bring out even more Ollie's. Like I'm crying over here. Ollie always knows what we're talking about. I think they're gonna bring out more Halloween stuff that I haven't seen yet. And you know what I would like? I would really like for IKEA, since it's a furniture place, you know, I'm like, this is like cute and fine. I love their accessories. Okay. But I would really like IKEA to bring out furniture, Halloween furniture, like a Halloween themed chair, but very like Swedish design, like something jack-o'-lantern-y, witchy, but not just like cutesy, like, oh, purple chair. Here's a purple chair. The color purple is like Halloween. No, I mean, like, I want the shape to be like a ritual, like something spooky, you know? I don't know. It would be nice. Yeah, like a giant pumpkin chair, Jeno. Yeah, something like that. I mean, come on, you guys. It's IKEA. Like, I get it that other places like Home Goods and what have you, that they do, you know, plates and little trinkets and tchotchkes. Like, I get it. But of all places, IKEA is known for its whimsical furniture. I'm like, for Halloween, like, make a chair, you know, or a table, or something. A ghost chair. Yeah. I mean, it's IKEA, for crying out loud. Like, come on, they can't just like limit themselves to making plattas. Or, you know, make some really cool lamp. Furniture stuff, like a cool ghost lamp. Teresa says that would be so neat, like Dracula's throne or something. Yeah. Yeah, Terry, but like Swedish style, like the Swedish version of Dracula's throne or something like that. I think it would be really cool. But just, you know, just a couple of pieces for Halloween. Corey, but for me, it's Halloween all year round. Corey's like, but like, where does it go the rest of the year? Well, where does this go the rest of the year? What are you going to do with a tray? Beetlejuice chic, says Ollie. Yeah. No, I mean, you know me. I mean, I live the Halloween all year round. Debbie, yes, there will be Halloween merch. There will be Halloween merch, Debbie, coming from the Fashion Bunker. But I haven't finished it yet, so that's gonna take a while. But when I'm finished, we're gonna be best. There you go. Best. Betrayed by the ghost, all gauze is Rhea.
I
would
am
like to
best.
That's right, Bubbles. You are our best. Anyway, you guys. Halloween, baby. Ollie says, I love my Halloween merch. Yeah. Kevin's like, is that a hint? Maybe. Well, the merch does ship worldwide, Lurk. Not from Amazon, but from Spring. Like Teespring, which is connected to superdacom.com. Yeah. They should ship worldwide. I think they do. And I hope you've enjoyed today's show. It was a bumpy ride, but we had fun. Thank you to the mods for keeping us safe.
Special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. Debbie, it's a sultry Asian. Nicole, Gloria, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
Thank you, my dearest mods, for keeping us safe in this dangerous Dracula fashion bunker. We'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
Ah! Now, this is more of witch than a vampire. Thank you very much. We're living ferret. Hit it, Bubbles.
I'm living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
Because listen, Linda, we're all ferrets and we're living ferret, but then at a certain point we're dying ferrets. So hit it, Bublé.
Nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret, nine ferret.
We are all dying ferrets at the end of the day, let me tell you. But we are our best.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh.
Giving you the ring realness, honey. Yes, Quinn, the ring real. My hair's long. Okay. What's the other one? What's the other song?
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
I'm giving you Stevie Nicks vibes. I'm feeling my Stevie Nicks witchy oats today. And speaking of Stevie Nicks, where's Stevie Baby Yoda? Oh, cha! Hit it, Baby Yoda.
Ciao, 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 ciao.
And he's gone to sit on the Halloween plate. And also, look how long my hair is. This, like, can we talk? This is how long the hair has gotten. Debbie gets her wish granted. You get to see the shirt. Here is the shirt. This is actually, pull this up or down.
Jana_Clark donated $10.89. Thank you for the show.
Thank you so much, Yana. Look at this hair. Look at the hair. Thank you, Yana. So kind of you. Mo says, you need a giant industrial-sized fan to blow your hair. Yeah, I don't want to steal the show because Beyonce is the fan queen. So, although my hair is longer than hers because, honey, I'm not wearing a wig. This is real. And no extensions. Can we talk? No extensions. Like, it's so long at this point, my hair, I don't know what to do with it. Thank you, Amy. You're loving the shirt. Thank you. Bernhard Wilhelm is the guy who made it, like 2008, 2009. Well, maybe 2010. No, I think it was 2000. I've had it for quite a while. Oh, baby, you got the good hair. Corey, I see what you did there. But it's thin hair. I wish I had more of it. It's not a lot of hair. But it does what it does. It do what it do. You know what I'm saying? It do what it do, and it gets really like knotted up very easily because it's so thin. So it's not like your best hair.
This is like, you know what I'm saying?
You guys, thank you. You're way too kind. My hair is not that beautiful because it's thin, but I try to make the best of it. I don't know if it's healthy, Debbie. I mean, I wish it were a little bit thicker. It's kind of thin, you know, it's like a little spider web. Spider web. Oh, Nectarine Man, I loved my longer hair, but I didn't have patience drying it. Yeah, it takes a long time to dry. At least you didn't have to go to Turkey. Kev, oh my God. Listen, Linda, my tits are the same size as they used to. But yeah, so you can lift it. You can lift the hair up very easily, you see, and there. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I hope you had fun in the Fashion Bunker. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, whatever's left of it, unless you're not in Australia, in which case it might already be Sunday, Monday for, I don't know. Australia is always intense. They're always a couple of weeks ahead of us. It's like, you know, but then, hey, we'll go. Also, do me a favor, go check out the Beetlejuice trailers. There's two more that came out, right? The trailer that came out a month ago and the trailer that came out yesterday or 2 days ago. Let me know what you think. Next time we meet, homework for next time, you know. And so the movie's coming out in cinemas in September. I'm looking forward to it. We'll go. It's just nice to see Winona Ryder, Michael Keaton. Not a big fan of Willem Dafoe in this movie because he's very strong and he steals the show. And I'm like, this is not your movie, Willem. This is Michael Keaton's movie and Catherine O'Hara's movie, and it's Winona Ryder's movie. But you know how Willem Dafoe is. He takes over everything. So Willem Dafoe kind of makes it about him, and I thought that was not really cool. And then there's Monica Bellucci, which I also found very strange. Hello, Monsieur Manuel. How's it going, sweetie? Bonsoir to you too, darling. And yeah, and Monica Bellucci, she's in the movie. It's the big bone, Debbie, yeah. And Monica Bellucci seems like she's the ex-wife of Beetlejuice. And again, casting-wise, I don't know if it was a good idea. But hey, Yana Clark says, have a lovely weekend, starting my holidays tomorrow, so maybe I will miss the next shows. Oh, have a wonderful time on your holiday, Yana. Have a wonderful time. I hope you guys had fun. I know, Cinnamon Roll, Monica recita ancora. Non solo fa le pubblicità per Dolce & Gabbana, ma pure si mette a recitare per Tim Burton. E non solo, ha pure recitato in Twin Peaks, la terza stagione. Because Monica Bellucci was also acting in Twin Peaks Season 3 in the dream sequence with David Lynch. Lori says, we love Daycop. I love you too, Lori. All of us. Thank you so much. Thank you, sweetie. And yeah. Monica Bellucci's random, says Pau. I mean, she was a beauty. You should go check out her 90s commercial for Dolce & Gabbana Pour Homme. Wow. That scene in Sicily. Listen, Linda. When she is like changing her outfit, her clothes in the Guêpière, in the Dolce & Gabbana Guêpière, and the guy is like, has the hots for her, and he's a fisherman, and he's at the beach, and he just hunted an octopus, and he slams the octopus on the rock and twirls it around so it starts foaming, and then she's getting naked, and then he bites into that octopus raw, baby. Raw. Okay. That's the Monica Bellucci I love. The current Monica Bellucci, post Vincent Cassel. But hey, 90s Monica Bellucci, I'll take her any day. Not what you think. Artistically speaking. Yeah, in the 90s, yeah. She was in Bram Stoker's Dracula. She was one of the banshees or one of the vampirettes. Very tiny scene she had in Bram Stoker's Dracula. It was not a speaking. Did she talk in that part? No, I don't think so. She was hired for the looks, I think, in Bram Stoker's Dracula. But, you know, Monica Bellucci is gorgeous. And she looks great in the movie, but it's not really Tim Burton-esque. Listen, I think he should have hired Christina Ricci. You know, he went too much for the sexy ex-wife of Beetlejuice. I think Christina Ricci should have been Beetlejuice's ex-wife. I think that would have been amazing. But no. So, you know, a little bit of a miscast, in my opinion. But Christina Ricci, come on, she is Tim Burton. Like, material. Like, why? I think maybe Warner Brothers were like, hey, you gotta get some sexy actresses in here. I don't know. But Christina Ricci, I mean, it's such a missed opportunity in my opinion. But then again, he hired Christina Ricci for Wednesday, right? Even though she was not Wednesday Addams, she was a different character in the TV show Wednesday. So it's not like he has beef with Christina Ricci. He hired her for Wednesday. But I would have loved to see Christina Ricci in Beetlejuice. Inga T says, Dracula in fashion. I'm at the right live stream. Hi, everyone. Hi, Inga T. Of course, Dracula. Obviously, you're talking to a 237-year-old vampire. Hello. So anyway, they did mermaids together. No, there's no beef there, Debbie. I don't think there's beef. Hi, Nicole Pancakes. Whoop, whoop. Hello, Jacob and Bunker fan. How's it going, sweetie? Letty says, this morning I was watching the D&G Spring Summer 1995 runway show. Oh, what a beautiful show. Isabella Rossellini and Monica were stunning. That show is amazing. Thanks for the recommendation, Jacob. No, Letty, I love that show, but I love even more Fall Winter 1995. So the one I recommend you to watch is the Dolce & Gabbana Fall Winter 1995. Women. That's the one. Also men. Both those are my favorite Dolce. Women and Men Fall Winter 1995, as well as D&G Fall Winter 1995. Those take the cake for me. Hi, Gladys Rivera. Doing fine. How are you, sweetie? Too much history with Helena Bonham Carter for Tim Burton. No, he doesn't need to hire Helena. I'm fine with him not hiring Helena. I don't care. But Christina Ricci, yes. So there you go. So the beef, yeah, Helena Bonham Carter and him, well, they divorced. I think after the divorce, he's like, we're not going to work again together. You know what I mean? They divorced. No, Corey, they did not do purple fall winter 1995. There's a lot of black and white, red, and gray for the most part. And sheer like black, and I have a few of those pieces in my archives, like sheer black. You can go check out my older live streams. You can see it. I showcase all the pieces in one video. Oh, those were the years. And that ad campaign that year with Linda Evangelista, ciao, you know. Anyway, love you loads, guys. I hope you had fun today. I hope to see you all in the next live stream. And until then, have a wonderful rest of your weekend and a great beginning in the new week. And whatever you do, don't take all the shit that's going on at the moment too seriously. Don't let it get to you. Have some sense of irony and laugh about it, because it's the only way to survive these times we're living in. Love you loads. Thank you so much for your love and support. I hope to see you all in the next one. And until then, never give up on love. Bye.